Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the C3 Friday Free for All, the show for Panther fans by Panther fans. If you would like to be a part of this discussion that we have every single Friday at 7 p.m., well, you can do so by clicking on the pinned comment at the top of the comment box on YouTube and on Facebook. Join via Streamyard. Make yourself a part of the Panther conversation. We are here year round, C3 Nation. We don't never take breaks, man. We appreciate you, man, at the end of a long week here on Friday, spending your time with us. And we're going to have a lively one like we always do, man. As you know, we're going to do it with the faithful, who's always in the building early. You know him and love him. He might tell you to shut the hell up. It's Panther Pickle. Pickle, what's up, dude?
What's up, ladies and germs? The best thing about today is Friday. The worst thing about today is I still got to work tomorrow. But
Damn.
Keep pounding.
That's it. That's it. That's all we need to do, baby. All year round, we about to keep pounding. You already know what it is. Next up, my brother from another mother. His name is Cole in the building. What's up, Cole?
Cody, happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you, boys. Another free for all. Glad to be here with you as always. Special shout out to Pickle and D's, man. Thank you for everything, boys.
Yes, sir. Happy to have you yet again. Next up, listen, this man is yelling C3 Legion to the top of his lungs. You know him. You love him. Is the brand ambassador, Diesel Skills. Deez, what's up, brother?
Man, I'm just glad to be a part of another vaulted episode of the Friday Free for All, hosted by my man Cody Lack. I want all you guys to give him a follow on X and join this C3 community that we're building out here. You can join the C3 Legion. We're live all week long for you guys talking Panthers football. And Lord knows if you want to be a part of this show, it's for the fans and by the fans. Click the link in the description. Get on in here and yuck it up with the rest of us C3 guys. We want to have some fun tonight on the free for all, Cody.
Yes, sir, man. We're going to have a great time on the free for all. We got a ton to talk about, too, man. Blueprint stuff, brand new stadium stuff. We got a little bit of everything. But you know I'm going to do it with the big homie. He's already got the cold one broken out. And you know he's going to have a few more before the show's over. This is my dog, Jake the Snake.
Jake, what up, y'all? Man, it's chilling, man. I can't imagine spending any of my time on Friday except for y'all, bro. I love y'all, man. Glad to be here. It's going to be a good one.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Great one. Love to have you, man. Next up, my man don't care where he's at. If he's on assignment or not, he's going to be a part of the free-for-all. It's my homie, Kyle. Kyle, what's up, dude?
Live from 311.
Hey, Cody. How we doing, man? You know me, working as always, but, just popping in, enjoying the stream, enjoying the show. You know, it's a Friday thing, you know?
I do
Routine,
know.
My friend.
I do know. And like every Friday, I'm happy to have you with me, man. Absolutely. Next up, look at my dog wearing the fresh New York Yankee fitted.
That shit,
man. What up, man?
What's going on, boys? How y'all doing? It's been a long time, man.
Yeah, man.
What's up, man?
Free for all, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. We're gonna have a great one today. A couple more intros. This man, I believe this marks his fourth week in a row making the free for all. He's been a great addition. My Clemson brother, Trigger B. Smith. Trigger, what's up, dude?
Yo, what's good, C3 fam, man? My girl got it cold in this apartment, so I'm chilling, talking football under a Carolina Panther blanket, man.
Can't beat it.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, that man's chilling like a villain, never illin'. It's basically what he's trying to say, and I feel it, man. I feel it. That's a good vibe right there. Next up, you know him and love him from the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. Welcoming back to the free for all. It's Twan Don.
Twan Don, man.
What's going on? What's going on,
What up,
everybody, man?
Yes,
True
sir.
story. Look, if you've been following 704 Charlotte Bound Show, I had a tough week, man. Lost a dear friend of mine, you know what I'm saying, a girl that I grew up with since we were like 4, you know, and I had to bury her last Sunday. And, I had a down week. And today I was at work and somebody said, "Man, what you doing tonight?" And I was just like, in my head, I was just like, "Oh man, I'm chilling with Les." I said, "Bro, look, I need to get some football talk in me. I'm going over to chill with Cody and them tonight, chill with Pickle, Diesel Skills in the gang,
man.
you know, keep my spirits up, you know what I'm saying?" And that's a real story, man. You know what I'm saying? And if I can say so before we get started, shout out to Mika Harrison, man. May you rest in heaven, you know what I'm saying? Your boy got you.
Condolences.
Sorry for your loss, Twan.
Yeah, sorry for your loss, brother.
Definitely sorry for your loss.
If we can provide you a 3.5 hour getaway talking some football, then we're happy to be here for you,
Let's
brother.
get it. Let's get it.
You already know, man. We
When my father passed away, it was going through C3 kept me going. That's a fact.
Yes, sir.
I've been there this year as well. I understand.
What's up right there, bro?
He's here for one another, man. You know, one of the things that I've noticed is that everybody has been going through their own personal trials and tribulations, man. Everybody's going through something. So always remember that and you know, be mindful whenever you see somebody, you know, let them know that you're there for them. And that's what C3 Nation is going to do, man. We are Panther fans and we are C3 family. We are here for one another. So that's what we're going to do, man. Once again, condolences to you and your family.
If you guys ever see anything and you got a little extra cash and you can donate a little money, man, make sure you donate some money to lupus research because lupus is not something that's talked about enough, bro.
Yeah.
It's not.
Man.
I've seen what that does to people, Twan.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Yeah, man. No, my one of my old buddies from school, his mother has lupus still, man. It's tough, but yeah, man. I mean, this is bigger than the football talk. We're just genuinely good people here, and yeah, we definitely care for your situation, Twan. So I'll definitely look into that for sure.
Bro, I had a tough one, bro. I'm here to just get back to myself.
And you know what? We're gonna do just that. By talking some Carolina Panther football, baby. Ain't that beautiful? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell for every single time the C3 Panthers podcast goes live. Panel, we have a brand new episode of the Panthers Blueprint. It went live right before a Tuesday night show that me, Tony, and CK did. So we already sort of gave a little bit of our reactions and our first thoughts of the Blueprint, but I'm going to open it up to y'all because it's the free-for-all, baby. What were your takeaways from the first episode of Panthers Blueprint? Did you learn anything at all? Or were there any maybe special takeaways that you came away from the show with that you weren't expecting to going in? Who wants to jump in?
I want to say real quick. I learned that Derek Brown and Shy Tuttle have a very close bond. I wasn't high on Shy Tuttle. I always liked the fact that he was an old school Panther guy, which means he grew up being a Panther fan. That means a lot when you get to go play for your hometown team. And I always liked the fact that he got at least 1 year. I did not expect him to be as close of a bond. I think that's going to make Shy Tuttle a little better. I think it's going to make him a little better. Yes. I mean, just be honest. And listen, if you take Richardson or Robinson, the guy on the other side, and you take Brown, there's a lot of worse people you could put in between them.
Oh, now, sure.
You know, so
absolutely.
So Shy Total may not be the best of the best, but he's here with us. He's under contract, and he's got a really good bond with Derek Brown. That's a really good positive.
And by the
I
way,
just want him better than last year.
Hey, just to give you a heads up, Jake, your microphone's doing the same shit as
well. Here we go.
We might need to get
hey, man, it's them Turtle Beach.
Go ahead and piss him off right quick.
Yeah,
don't do the Turtle Beaches like that.
I hate it, too, because I know he's ready to drop fire, man, and give his opinion. But, hey, don't worry. We're going to make sure that Jake gets in and, and gets in while the getting's good. You know, I'll make sure of it. But who else wants to go? What were some of your takeaways? Let me first expand. I do love that what Pickle was talking about. I think the relationship between Shy Tuttle and Derek Brown, that's the type of camaraderie that makes your whole defensive line better. When it's like that's your boy next to you and you're riding into war together every Sunday. I like that, man, and I really do love the relationship that Shy Tuttle and Derek Brown have built. I was heartened by it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, great point.
Mm-hmm.
Who was getting ready to go? I didn't mean to interrupt.
But I was gonna say, last year it felt like they were. I mean, like if you watched episode 1 of the Blueprint last year, and then you watched this year's episode 1, like back to back, they tried to sell you. They tried to sell us, how awesome this coaching staff was. And I got to be honest, after watching one and watching the second one, I like this coaching staff better than the product they were trying to sell me last year, not even trying to consider, just based on what I'm looking at, So like, it's nice to know that optimism is still not off the table. That these guys, are. Let's put it behind us. We're gonna be. This is who we are. This is the identity that we've carved out. This is who we're gonna be. So I'm very thankful for that.
And yeah, by the way, shout out to TMG Gaming in the chat, who was inspired by C3 to start their own pod. Yeah, absolutely, man. If ever you want to come on the show right now, talk Panther football and give your own opinions and shout out your pod, you're more than welcome to. Again, guys, it's so early in the game, but do you feel like this team is maybe buying into the coaching staff more than you felt in previous years? I mean, again, it's so hard to gauge after such a short amount of time. But
absolutely, I don't. Y'all speak up. I don't want to be the only one talking.
No, you're good. Go ahead, Pick.
So absolutely, I going back, and before this one was out, I went back and watched the old one, just because I wanted to get a familiarity with the other one. They were like car salesmen. They were selling you a product, and once you buy it, you got to fall in love with it because you've already bought it. So this one, it's not that way. This one, you can see the players actually getting along with the coaches. You can tell by the look when when that offensive coordinator run up and down with the receivers. He was running right next to TMJ. You can tell TMJ like, don't get off. Leave me alone. But it was all in jest, and you could tell that, hey, that's partners there. And he did it with several others, and I found that relaxing. I found it cool, very cool that they could bond like that. And I'll never forget when the offensive coordinator had him in that room. He said, put your pens down. We're not taking notes. And you could tell all of them folded up. They were looking around like, nah, man, you lying. You get ready to do something. But
yeah, man, I really felt like we got a better view of who Brad Idzik was and is as an offensive coordinator and what he's going to bring to the table. And I felt like that was a great thing because we really don't know that much about him. And it is going to be such an important part of our offense this year. And the plays that he will call and the things on offense that he will inspire. And yeah, I loved his energy. I felt like they really did a good job of showing how the coaches intend to teach and how they intend to be a teacher of the game of football. And I felt like that was another really great thing that the Blueprint showed everybody. Let me welcome in some new people. We got my man D Money in the building. D Money, how you living, my brother?
Yo, my C3 family was good. Cody Lack, the whole Legion, Diesel, Skills, Panther Pickle, all of them. My man Jake the Snake. Hey, at work, was able to sneak out for a second. Had to throw my voice out here for a minute with you guys on this beautiful Friday or whatever, this Panther football, man.
Yeah, man.
And I guess me watching the Blueprint, I have to look at it in two different ways because I have to handle things two different ways. Because I'm such an over optimist, because I have such a love for my team that I can pull positives out of everything, but then also live in a world of realism of what's in front of me. But like I said in the cat call Tuesday, the part that I was so impressed was the thoughtfulness in teaching and the wanting to go to the basics and getting comfortable in the classroom, not even taking notes that day, just getting comfortable being in the classroom to retain this knowledge. And they guys out there competing with them. And then one thing that I truly love, because you don't hear this often with a head coach and an offensive coordinator, where he said, yo, that's my man. I hired him for this job. I hired him at this other job. I trust this man. He has my back. And one of the things that I love that they're integrating within this coaching that I saw, at least on there, is they're not just getting to know what these players are good at. They're getting to know what each other are good at. Like one thing he said about Idzik was how organized, how he keeps everything organized. And I'm gonna tell you now, me being high strung as Dave is, I guarantee you he is not as organized probably as Brad Idzik, because you're all over the place. And I respect the energy. I respect the transparency. I don't feel like everybody else has said, I don't feel like we've been sold anything. I feel like they've came with us genuinely. And I feel like this is great for Bryce. I feel like this is great for those young receivers. I feel like it's great for the whole team. I feel like if you're going to put in the work and you're going to ball, you're going to be on the field. And if you're not putting that effort out there, you're not going to be on the field and possibly not on the team. And I love that dynamic. I love that he's taking a personal approach. But also letting it be known that he does not have loyalty to not one person on that team. And I think you asked the question earlier, is it too early to think that they're buying in? I know they're showing us the best clips that they can show for the blueprint, but every interaction I saw, it looked like everybody was really engaged. They look like they really like the guy. They look like they're being attentive. And all I can do is still be optimistic, hope that all this stuff is catching, and I pray that it's catching. But at the end of the day, when you're a 2-15 football team and you have a lot of young guys and a lot of unproven guys, you got to have that teaching and you got to have that thoughtfulness in that teaching. So I am wildly excited. I'm going to be listening the rest of the way because like I am at work. But like I said, I love every single one of y'all. Keep
pounding. My man D Money. We appreciate you, brother.
Amen, brother. Thank
fantastic.
You.
Hey, hold on, Pickle. Let me all right, but hold on. Let me get Jake in here before his microphone mess up on him again, man.
Mic check. I'm scared to talk.
No, you're good to go. We hear you loud and clear, brother. The floor is yours.
Okay. Well, I mean, what I tell you earlier, Cody. What I tell you earlier, I said, don't let me follow up D because every time it happens, he says every shit I want to say. Why did you do this?
Hey, man, I want to make sure we get you in before your microphone goes crazy on you again.
Man, he basically said everything that I was going to say, man. Dude, there's legit, that blueprint, man, there's a connection, man. I know, like he said, it showed all the good plays and stuff, but damn, did not, bro, it had me hyped. It had me hyped.
Yeah.
That 2.7 rule is by far not being talked about enough by podcasters and fans alike. The simple acknowledgement that they're already working to get that ball out less than 2.7 seconds. That's going to be a key deal for Bryce. That's going to be a super key for Bryce. And
there's no damn excuse you can't hold a block for 2.7 seconds.
Yes, I read an article that they actually timed. They were timing Russell Wilson after he left Seattle. That they were still timing him themselves, and it apparently that's the key that a lot of these guys. Canales is teaching them how to get that ball out quicker to the open guy.
Yeah, and it's not just a quarterback too. That's a benchmark for the entire team to know.
Yes,
we have to be on the same page and on the same internal clock as soon as the ball is snapped. And I love that. If we're able to give Bryce the requisite amount of pass protection, bro, that's what we need. We need a fast offense. And I really do think that we've put the team around Bryce to be able to do
Right.
that. That's going to be a part of my later questions, my later line of questioning too. Let me make sure I get everyone in on this. Got Dom 0616 in the building. Dom, what's up, dude?
Yo, what's up, panel? What's up, Cody, man? Just kind of talk Panther football, man. But D, man, he be bringing that energy, man. I'm telling
Yes,
you.
he does every time.
Man, he gets you hyped, man. He got you think we gonna win 12 games, man.
Hey, maybe so. You know, who are we to say, man? It's too early for us
Hey
to
man,
say.
every time we're on space, every Mondays and Thursdays,
he's always
he
killing
comes
me.
in and brings that on our space. Y'all need to tune into that. You don't see the screaming and yelling Panther Pickle. You see what you see right now. You see the
Hey, man.
intelligent,
Hey,
educated.
D is Mr. Optimism of the C3 Carolina Panthers fan base, baby. But Dom, what did you make of the blueprint and what you saw in the show?
Well, honestly, I really think people not talking about the O-line coach enough, in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I really like the O-line coach, man.
I like him too, man. I agree. Go ahead.
What is it that you like about him?
Honestly, just the motivation he's giving. Like, I really think it's gonna be big on Icky's part, because Icky really needs some fire up his ass, man. He really does.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
telling
he
you,
does.
this is a big year for Icky, man. It's a big boomer bust. Boomer bust for Icky, man. So just I'm just hoping, they can get this run game going, because that's gonna be the big vocal point is run blocking. And I'm just hoping.
Right.
If I may add, my friend, I remember it seemed like that offensive line, he was going hard at Ricky Lee. I was under the assumption Ricky Lee wouldn't make the 53, but it appears he might. It looks like the offensive line coach really likes him.
Well,
so,
yeah.
If we're saying 2.7 seconds to get the ball out, that lets me know that they feel they have the interior offensive line to do so, meaning from the center, left guard, and right guard.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, we still have a little bit of questions about the center. How is Austin Corbett going to live up in that role? Is Brady Christensen a serviceable backup at that position? There's still a lot of questions, but I really do think that we are set up better to start this season depth-wise than the Panthers were just a year ago. And I think that's important too, because injuries, that's also been a consistent hamper on these Panthers teams in recent year, man. We just, if even one of our starters goes down, we just don't have the depth to be able to fill in someone and to be able to make shit roll. So
Besides Brady Christensen, that's really it.
Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah.
Let me get in my man Twan. Jump in on the convo, brother.
As far as the blueprint, everybody sounds so hyped, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you're allowed to not be hyped. Talk to me, man.
Like, the hype videos don't do it for me no more.
I feel you.
It don't do it for me no more. I mean, every year they put out a great video, and I know what it's supposed to do. It's just a hype video. And, a lot of people put their energy and their heart into it. And we see what happened over the last 7-8 years or whatever. One of the things I did like about the coaches, though, and I'm strictly speaking as someone who played the game, is I love that I know the coaches come to practice and, they're coaching the guys up, but I love seeing the coaches out there running around with the guys, running like Isaac out there. I didn't know a whole lot about him. And, when a coach is out there running around with you and not just telling you what to do, but showing you with his legs and things like that, that coach is going out of his way to let you know, I'm one of y'all, I'm just the coach. And I'm not too good that I can't get out here and do things if their athleticism allows them to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I like that part about with the coaches. And I didn't know much about the offensive line coach. And if I had to grade him on how he sounds, A+. But I gotta see it first.
And I actually have a clip of Brad. I'll actually play that here in a minute. Go ahead, Dom. Were you gonna say something?
I was just gonna say, if I may add on, I just love that we have more youth now in the coaching staff.
Yes.
Like youthful instead of like Twan was saying, how they're running the drills, doing it with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't see that in old ass Frank Reich, man.
Yeah,
Hell no.
The hype
Hell
videos
no.
just don't get me hype no more.
There's
because
a youthful
it's a hype
energy.
video.
No, and I hear you, Twan. Like, we've seen so many damn hype videos that we got hyped up about, and it ended up being not for shit at all.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I understand that. I get it completely. And I'm gonna play a clip of Brad Idzik here in a minute, but before we do, let me get in my man Trigger. Trigger, what were you feeling about the Panthers Blueprint? Yeah, you're on mute, brother. There you go. Trigger, you there? Yo, Trigger, you there? I'm not hearing you if you are, bro. We'll come back to you. This next man is a staple of the C3 Panthers podcast. You know him and love him. G Baby, you in the building, brother?
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to the panel, man.
What up, G?
Shut up, brother.
Hey, how you feeling about this blueprint, bro?
Yeah, give my Twan, give my condolences, man, to your friend, man. That life be life, and dog. Everybody go through their own shit. We all gonna die one day, bro. So everyone's when you're born with an expiration date as well, man. It just sucks how life goes, man. So, man, my condolences, man, to you, man. That shit's rough, dog. So I'm sorry about that.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. G Baby, what were your thoughts on the blueprint, man? Does it got you feeling in any way different about this team, or what were your takeaways? I know you're already optimistic about the team, but what did you take from the blueprint? G, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm definitely optimistic about it. I definitely feel good about the coaches, man. Dave Canales, man, he reminds me a lot of Mike McDaniels from Miami. I love his poise, man. I love how he talks. He definitely seems like he's a leader of men. But I'm gonna. Y'all know how I feel, man. I feel like, man, fuck the division, bro. I hate the fucking Aints. I hate the Dirty Birds, bro. And I don't really like the Bucks. The Bucks lost a lot of people. Like if we look at our team, like our personnel on paper, bro, like, dog, man, I don't know, man. Like, I feel really good about the team, man. I'm juiced, dog. I'm juiced. Y'all know I'm fucking juiced. It's only June, man. And, once we get closer and closer to the season, y'all know I'm about to get fucking hyped up, dog. So, man, hey, shout out to fucking Deontay Johnson, too, man. Shout out to Deontay fucking Johnson, dog. And I want to, hey, do we got any word on DJ Wanham?
The last that we have heard is that he was experiencing complications.
Yeah, setback.
Setback from I believe it was a
surgery.
Yeah, it was a pectoral surgery. I think.
Yeah, it was.
Hamstring.
Was it hamstring? I thought it was okay. I thought it was upper body.
Do we have a timeline? Like he hasn't even his feet haven't even his cleats haven't even touched the grass.
I have not heard anything as pertaining to his status unless someone else has. But again, this is why I'm so worried about the defense more so than the offense. I really don't know if we have the right firepower at edge rusher. You know what I'm saying?
The young guys are going to step up.
That's a call.
The young guys are
the waiver wire.
We have to.
That we don't forget about the waiver wire.
All them damn people.
Y'all talk every single year about letting these young guys see who can step up. Now is the time.
Yeah.
Now is the time.
I would love this is my thing. This is my thing. Okay. We have brought in a lot of personnel this past off season, but we also got to understand that we are still in a fucking rebuild, and there are players in this past draft class that I still want to see. I still want to see Jamie Robinson. I still want to see DJ Johnson develop, bro. I'm tired of just giving up on fucking young players, bro, before we have even yet to see, if they can produce or not, man. And those are young dogs, man. Let's give them time, bro. And like Pickle just said, I'm optimistic, man. So y'all already know, man. I don't know, man. Like, it's a new season, y'all. Like, y'all know how these NFL seasons play out. Like, some of the worst teams go from bottom in the league the year before, and they can fucking shoot up to the fucking top, or even mid-season the year after, man. So, like, I want people just to still have faith in the Carolina Panthers, man. It's a new season, and we got a new stadium about to be built in Charlotte. Y'all should definitely be hyped over there, dog.
Oh yeah. Well, they have to accept the proposal, but I really think that they're going to. Yeah, I think that's a.
I hope they do. Even though I don't live in Charlotte, though, I will say that I don't live in Charlotte, so I think they have more of an opinion than somebody that don't live in Charlotte.
Well, I mean, when you have a Pro Bowl receiver and Adam Thielen come out and say the things that he says, how could you not want to,
feelings, G, baby. I didn't like that shit.
I'm gonna
the truth shall set you free, dog. He let the truth out of the bag, and I'm over here, on the West Coast. So from my point of view, I'm over here looking at, like, shouldn't the Bank of America be nice, at least inside? Like, I'm looking at it from my point of view, but y'all are over there, you dig?
Oh, bro, I'm ready for it. And listen, we're going to talk about that stadium here in depth in a minute. But I wanted to let y'all react to Brad Isaac basically telling Deontay Johnson verbatim, he's the ex-wide receiver. He's going to be the one that we depend on to get open separation.
Hey, before you start this, hold on, pause it real quick, Cody, because I want to talk about my dog, Deontay Johnson, man. A lot of motherfuckers are sleeping on Deontay fucking Johnson and his ability to run routes, his ability to get off the line and fucking separate, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Deontay Johnson is a bona fide wide receiver one, and he will prove and show everyone what he can do this season. My bad, Cody.
No, you're good.
For me, this profession is about people. The personal relationships, that means more to me than anything. And when you're genuine and you're enthusiastic about your workplace, the guys can feel it. And when they know that you care for them as an individual, you're going to get the most out of them.
That's what Dave's like. We need an X to start with. Where, like, if they don't respect them, he's winning. They're wrong. Like, for us, that big people. Like, we put you over there. They don't have help on that corner.
Dude, yeah.
You know that for years, like. You made people wrong when they don't help, right?
Right.
My dad always said, hey, surround yourself with people that are smarter than you at the things that you need help with. And Brad is just so organized.
First order of business, all right? Brad Idzik came with Dave from Tampa, right? Today is not about taking notes. I don't want you guys taking notes today. I don't want you writing down crazy buzzwords that, will get lost here in a couple of weeks.
He's so detailed. He's so methodical and thoughtful in the way that we teach.
So you can close your notebooks. I'm like, no BS here. Like, it's not a trick. Right? I'm not tricking anybody. We didn't share stuff out to the iPads for a reason. Like, I just want you guys to practice being here where your feet are.
Good? Yeah. We're blessed, huh?
Blessed,
Here's that moment right here.
Let's go.
Calm before the storm. Let's get some basic cuts with the tight ends. Let's get
Calm
some basic
before the
cuts with the
storm.
tight
I
ends.
like that.
Let's see it.
For my coach's style, I think
I love that energy, y'all.
Not too far removed from being a player where
he's a future head coach,
like,
bro.
I would love to go out in the park and go run routes for a couple hours. So if I can show them a step or two, like, I love doing it. I think the guys enjoy it too.
I think we're on
All starts
Hattie.
with you, baby. All starts with you if he likes the matchup. We'll see
All
if
right,
he likes
that's almost done. Hey, Jake, come in and come out again, bro.
Yeah, buddy. He doesn't like the matchup. Hey, you were nervous. Pat knows. You don't want to let me get the ball, Pat. There we go. Got to put a little fear in him like you're going deep.
Better.
I can't run anymore like any of those guys, but I get to get out there and kind of engage with them in a different manner.
That was Marshall there. To be honest, stuff like that,
really, you're going to be
Marshall has an issue from
that's the one that slows you down, so you can get
stuff like that goes a long way at convincing a guy like Marshall. Hey, man, I care. I really do.
Yes.
Player who's had issues in the past, that goes a long way.
If we're ever going to get something out of Terrace Marshall Jr., it's going to take a staff that actually believes.
It's this year, Cody. It is this fucking year, G. And that confidence oozes off of the players when they're running those routes, when they're making fucking tackles, and then when they're trying to make plays on the fucking practice field, y'all. I love that fucking energy, man.
I mean, y'all look at some of these some of these coaches. You talk about the guy in Miami. You talk about the Seattle coaches. The energy and the teaching these players. You're not just that student. You're my buddy. This is a team. We're going out there together, and we're going to win. And when we make a mistake, we're going to fail together, and we're going to move forward and figure out how to handle it. Stuff like that goes a long way. That's what builds
it's real
a team.
coaching. It's real
And
coaching.
here's a good lesson too. If you're gonna talk some shit, at least pay money to do so. Shout out Red Swarm says, "G baby said your team looks good on paper compared to what toilet."
Red Swarm at C3 Legion Spaces, we went over the entire division's wide receiver core, and let's be real, bro. The Panthers look better than any of the rest of you sons of bitches.
Damn.
They do. They do. Hey, hold on. Hold on. They honestly do, y'all. Go look it up on paper, man.
As we go throughout this offseason, we're in search of these moments. I told them how excited
and I'm taking Jatavion Sanders over Kyle Pitts. I don't give a fuck.
Guys on tape. In the beginning, it'll probably be a little bit more over coaches saying, "Hey, that was us," right? And then we'll get to the point. You'll start to feel it where the guys start to buy in. And the later you get into the offseason, you get into training camp, they start coming to us. Hey, man, go to O-line Indy, rep 2. That was us. You should see my inside hand I've been working. That was us. Like, that's what we want to create. That's what there's a pride about it, right? That was us. We're the 2024 Panthers, right?
Let's go,
like,
y'all.
We got to feel that, and we will. There we go, churning through that turn. Love it. There you go, Deontay. I like it. It's gonna be good right here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Love that. Yes, yes. There it is. There you go. Good ball, Rice. Little more. Boom. Love it. It's gonna be sweet. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it.
There you have it, Brad. Is it?
Hey, hold on, man. Red Swan, you're gonna have to bring your black ass up here, man. Hey, you're gonna have to explain this to me, Red. You're gonna have to explain. Come on, bring here, G. You're gonna have to explain this to me, brother.
Hey, man, I think it's a great conversation about who has the best overall team in the NFC South, but the wide receiver cores. I think there's a lot of good wide receiver cores in the NFC South, man. Like, we're so used to kind of taking shots and taking shits all over the NFC South, but low key, the NFC South is really kind of good this year, bro.
I mean, the two best receivers the Falcons have is London Drake and Daryl Mooney.
Drake London, you know. And don't be scared, Swarm. Come through, bro.
The rest of them guys on that list are nobodies.
And who you taking? You taking them over Deontay Johnson and Adam Thielen?
Hell no. Hell no.
I'm just saying, no, bro.
The best receivers they have is Darnell Mooney and Drake London.
Hey, let me see if I got.
That's a pretty good duo.
You take Evans out of the Bucks, they ain't mean dog shit.
So hey, let me go to Trigger. Trigger, I got you. Let me see.
Yeah, what
Trigger,
up? What up?
All right, yeah, I was making sure I got you. I didn't hear you last time. No, you're good, brother. Tell me your thoughts on the blueprint and just in general, man. How you feeling about this?
Man, like I really like what I saw, man. I know a lot of people were saying like Canales is an unproven head coach, but the one thing I know about Canales that he showed in the blueprint, if he don't know nothing else, he know what it takes to win this division. He just did it last year. Calling plays.
Yeah. Hey, that is a great point. I'm glad you said that, G.
Yeah. Hey, Trigger, you might need to come in and come out though. Your microphone's messing up on you, sort of static.
Buzzing a little bit.
Yeah, I'll get you back in. Just come in and come out, or fix your headset. And shout out Uncle Quan in the chat room. Check out his channel, man. Hey, but man, we got Red Swarm up in the building. Swarm, what's up, dude?
What up, Cody? What's happening, C3 Panthers?
What's up, brother?
Podcast.
What's up, man?
Hey, listen.
What's up, man? That's an evil laugh right there, Swarm.
Yeah, that's definitely an evil. Ain't that something, man? Come on, Red. You better than that, G.
I'm trying my best. To take y'all seriously, man.
Shorter than Bryce and lighter than Bryce.
I'm trying my best to take y'all seriously. I didn't want to do this, man.
All right,
you know.
Swarm of questions.
I'm better than that. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I believe in fighting for the weaker. And
I'm about to kick your ass off of here, bro. I'm about to bounce the fuck up out of here, bro. Hey, bro, you better start saying some shit that makes sense.
Spare me out, Cody. Let's talk some football, man. On
Bro,
the real.
come on now, man.
So Cody, this is something that I would like to do if y'all got a minute for it. I mean, I know you generally, you give the people time. Cody, you always here. One of the reasons why I'm always in the free-for-all, even if I don't pull up, I'm watching y'all and listening. Number one, you're very entertaining.
Oh, but that show. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why you're as popular and long-running as you are, man. It's because you give the people what they want. So my hat is off to you guys, man. But if y'all have time,
we ain't got nothing but time, Red. We ain't got nothing but time, brother.
Hey, it's the free for all, man. Ain't nobody rushing you. Say your piece.
How about a little diatribe into let's look at these position rankings. And listen, I fully expect y'all to keep it Carolina. So I know it's gonna be a lot of bullshit.
Oh, we about to.
But we can go through the positions in the division, man. Hey, let me ask you a question. But Cody, can we do this? Can we decide upon a neutral ranking to sort of, balance this out when if I tend to want to just say all Falcons and y'all tend to want to say all Panthers?
Well, I mean, I think that we can be unbiased to the point where it's like, all right,
I don't trust some of y'all.
No,
Some of y'all I do, but some of y'all I don't trust.
You should, and you damn well should.
Yeah.
I think there's a few of those position groups that it's a good discussion. So I feel like
some I really I'm already a little skeptical when I heard somebody say Jatavion Sanders over Kyle Pitts. Tommy Tremble over Cal Pitts. You got.
I was trolling on the Tremble part. That was me.
Now, Red, like that.
He does have more touchdowns than Kyle, though.
That ain't what it's about, though. That ain't what it's about.
Well, that's why I said I was trolling. Go ahead, pick
part of it, though. It's a part of it.
No, you're good.
If you want to do that, you can do that.
Yeah, I know part of y'all's problem has been quarterback and offensive coordinator. Or
so is y'all.
I understand.
So is
yes, it's ours is too. And I know Kyle Pitts was a hard draft pick. And okay, I do know that. Tommy wasn't. Tommy's been on the team a little bit longer, of course, than Kyle has, I think. And he's kind of riding the bench for a little while, learning stuff he probably already knows. But last year, Tommy brought out something. And so far, if I had to pick between the two, just so far that I've seen them play, not counting draft pick, not counting, I would pick Tommy over Kyle Pitts, just because of what I've seen so far. Now, again, you put a better coach with the Falcons who knows how to use that talent. And this time next year, I might entirely say different.
Let me ask you. Speech that you just made, but let me ask you a question. How do you put Kyle Pitts' rookie season into perspective historically for tight ends in the NFL?
It's good, but I don't think you factored that one in to make the argument.
What are his stats? What are his rookie stats, Brad?
Hold on, G. Let me sort of commandeer the conversation in this regard, right?
Yeah.
You were saying like who's going to be neutral if we're just being biased against whatever. How about this? Let me ask you, what position group do you feel, in your opinion, Atlanta is just better than Carolina, hands down, no bias, just pure truth? Is there a position group?
Will you pause for a minute while I give them to you?
Offensive
only. I'm gonna be quick. Offensive only. We'll start with the trenches. Offensive line, hands down.
That's probably, in my opinion.
Hold on. Let me get them off, and then you can argue them. Let me get them off, and then you argue them, because there's more of y'all than me. Offensive line. We can go by various positions, but let's just say the unit as a whole. Tight end, running back, and quarterback. I think that probably only leaves wide receivers, and I will give y'all that one.
Okay. So you basically think the Atlanta Falcons have a better offense except the wide receiver core?
And so does the NFL as a whole. But yeah, I do. I definitely agree with the NFL. Yeah.
I would agree that the consensus amongst people predicting shit that says Atlanta and Tampa Bay are going to compete for the division. But I don't know.
I'll give him the running backs. I'll give him the running backs. G.
I don't think Tampa's. I don't think Tampa's in the conversation.
Go and look at any credible ranking source, and everyone that I mentioned to you, we're ranked higher than y'all in.
No, I mean I believe that, but I will say this: I think our running back room is
compared to Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier.
Listen, it doesn't have the name talent. But listen, when you look at today's NFL,
they don't have the player talent either, Cody.
Nah, we really, if we're able to stay healthy, that is not a bad running back room.
You're going with this
but hold up.
You're going with this if shit.
In today's NFL, Swarm, in today's NFL, you do not have to have a premier running back room with the name at every running back position to be successful. San Fran, before McCaffrey, they were doing this shit every single year. How many undrafted running backs come in and start tearing up the NFL? We might not have the names.
Cody, do me a favor.
But we have some runners on the team now, bro.
Now, you gotta be fair. You gotta be fair and all. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me get a Swarm real quick.
Yeah.
It's only one statement. Y'all caught us at our very worst last year. And we still split with y'all.
Yep. And I'm glad y'all did.
And that's probably what we're going to do again this year.
Probably not, but I'm glad y'all did last year.
But y'all caught us at our absolute worst.
Probably not.
And we still managed to split with y'all.
Like I said, I'm glad you did because it got Arthur Smith and
bring it down
Ritter out of Atlanta.
I'm just saying, bring the confidence down some.
Twan,
bring it down just a little bit.
Twan,
you remember us at our very worst.
Twan, you remember before you thought that you were at your worst, you was talking big shit.
I was.
The one thing I'm going to look at,
and I'm hearing it again, y'all,
is your right guard.
And then I got
last year, Derek Brown threw him like a rag doll. I don't see that being changed today.
To do so.
Guess how that right guard is ranked in the NFL.
I know the ranking. He was ranked a lot higher.
Everybody gets beat pickle once in a while.
Yeah, he does. But he was ranked that high last year too.
Once in a while.
But I will say this: I'm looking at so this is the Falcons roster or depth chart that I got up here. Bro, I'm gonna be real.
I don't think I'm taking that offensive line over the Panthers, dog.
But hey, G baby, I'm not even.
I ain't gonna lie.
At this D line. And I don't see a lot that really scares me along that defensive front seven either.
I mean, you got Grady Jarrett.
I really don't. Yeah,
defensive line, and that's Derek Brown. The Shy Tuttle. Let me tell you, Shy Tuttle and that safety. And let me tell you how weird this is. We eat both of our teams last offseason. Picked up players in free agency from the same team. We each took D tackles from the Saints. We each took safeties from the Bengals. Who got the better of those two deals?
I mean, I don't know.
Are you really going like you thinking about
Jesse Bates?
Are you really going like you thinking about Jesse Bates and Omayada over Shy Tuttle?
Hey, look,
bro,
man.
Jesse Bates is a damn good player, but Shy Tuttle, and he's going to be somebody that's a centerpiece around our defense.
Y'all gonna have to do better now. Y'all gonna have to do better.
But here's what I'm saying though. I'm looking at your D line, and what am I supposed to be terrified of on this D line?
I didn't say you had to be terrified of it.
That's what I'm saying.
We can go by position group rankings, and I will give you that Derek Brown is the best defensive tackle in the NFC South. You're not going to get
We're not just Derek Brown.
Derek Brown is better than Vita Vea. I'm sorry. Vita Vea does not give you 3 downs consistently. Derek Brown is always on the field. And in fact, if you don't believe me, ask Bijan Robinson, who's the best defensive tackle in the NFC South.
Brown's never hurt either, man.
Yeah, it's Derek Brown.
Yeah, but
I ain't a fan of neither one of those two teams, but I can honestly evaluate talent.
But look at this though, man.
Y'all added Rukaruru too. He's gonna be a dog.
Like, who is
Yes,
your
he
primary
is. In time.
Swarm? Who is the primary pass rusher on your team? I mean, I say Lorenzo Carter. I mean, Greg Jerry, everyone knows is a beast. But I mean, outside of that,
Hey, he getting manhandled by Hunt and fucking Damian Lewis. The fuck y'all talking about? PFF had them as a top 5 tandem guard in the league, bro.
I do
You
not
better start
think-
putting some respect on the fucking Carolina Panthers, man. I'm sick of hold on, bro. I'm sick of other divisions coming up into the fucking panel disrespecting us, dog. The fuck is this? This is a black and blue fucking representation, dog.
We just let them be real.
Hey, look,
I'm saying right now, I'm looking at this
it's just
team.
Swarm, bro.
Hey,
It's just
Red Swarm, I believe that the Panthers are going to be able to run all over the Falcons.
Look, let me tell you
They're going to
something.
be able to run all over y'all. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Cody, let me
You
say
think
something
so?
else.
You really think so,
Swarm,
Cody?
look, Swarm
we're
gonna
running
talk his
all
shit.
over y'all.
Swarm gonna
Okay.
continue to talk his shit because he's a Falcons fan. That's what he's supposed to do.
Thank
but
you,
deep down
Twan.
inside, Swarm, no, the Falcons ain't shit.
Yeah, he knows.
I just told you.
Hey,
Y'all
yo,
look,
hey,
y'all
yo,
look.
let me get in here.
Y'all caught us.
Let me
Y'all
get in
caught
here.
us.
Next to me last
Y'all
year
caught
when you
us
popped that
naked
shit, but
last
not
year,
this
and,
year,
and
bruh.
we beat y'all.
Not this year, bro.
Hey,
Not
so
this
listen.
year.
Let me
Hey,
get in here,
Swarm,
Cody.
we went 2-15 last year. Guess who one of those wins came from?
Yeah, Desmond Ritter.
And we really could have got y'all in that first game too if it wasn't for Bryce.
Oh, no, wow, here we go. Well, if we gonna do that, then I'm gonna say like Pickle said. Pickle was the only one who was honest before the season, and he said typically we split with each other and the home team holds at home. He was correct. It went that way, and quite frankly,
I
I
said
was
it's probably
glad
gonna
that
be
it
that
went
way
that
this
way.
year.
No, you was in here talking that shit about sweeping us and this and that.
Well, that was
and
last
I'm like,
year.
all right,
Right,
Twan,
that
I
was
know.
last year, and
I
I
know.
It is a brand new year.
I had to eat crow.
But
My
hey,
bad,
let me go to my man Trigger, who's been trying to get
Pickle,
in.
you
Go
on
ahead,
mute,
Trigger.
bro.
I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
it
you
real,
Go
man.
ahead, Trigger.
I'm gonna keep it real. No team in this division is scary, bro, enough for us to be doing all of this. Like everybody is beatable, bro. The Saints ain't scary, the Bucks ain't scary, the Panthers ain't scary, the Falcons ain't scary. So I mean, you could throw the records out when these division teams play. It's gonna be back to how it was when we was all coming up. Like, hey, it's a division game. Strap up your cleats, strap up your chin strap. Whoever has it that day is gonna win. Like, nobody has a superior roster, bro. And like my boy, you talking about the Falcons
Yeah,
like
I'm
y'all
sorry. You're
still
wrong,
got,
brother. You're wrong.
like you talking about the Falcons like y'all still got Vic and Ward done or something, bro. Like bro said, y'all caught us
I'm
at
sorry.
the
I'm
low
sorry,
last
but
year.
you're wrong. I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
You know one thing that Diesel Skills asked yesterday, he said, who has, not counting the Panthers because we're biased over here, but who has the best quarterback in the division? And I'm gonna be honest with you,
Ass cheeks.
no, my answer to Diesel Skills, people were throwing out Carr was better than y'all's quarterback and vice
Carr ain't
versa.
better
I
than
said, wait a
himself.
minute. Penix is my pick because I believe Penix is going to start at some point this year. Probably, honestly, probably because
not with a healthy Cousins.
Let me ask y'all a question, and
That's
this is a
even-
serious
that's
question.
if he can stay healthy. I don't even believe he can stay
I know that
healthy.
y'all don't want to answer to this, but let me ask y'all a question. And y'all have had him on y'all team. Is Taylor Heineke right now? Is he a better quarterback than Bryce Young?
No, not really.
You just trying to cause some division. I see what the fuck you're trying to do, man. I see what the fuck you do. Swarm always do this shit, man.
Even if it's debatable with the year that Bryce put up last year.
Hey, Pickle, don't fall
Even
for
if
the
it's
bait.
debatable with the year that Bryce put up
Hey,
last
Pickle,
year,
don't
that
fall
means
for
our
that bait.
third string quarterback
You trying to ask that
is
question to divide
debatably
us, bro.
better than your starter.
Don't answer that question, Pickle. It's bait.
Oh, they already answered it, Coin. They already answered it, Greek.
How about who's the better quarterback on your team?
By the way, hold up. By the way, I'm gonna let you go, Pickle. By the way, PFF put out a list of top 10 guards in the NFL. They had Chris Lindstrom number 1, but they do have Robert Hunt on this list. They have him ranked number 10. They also put out a list.
Number 1 last year.
They also put out a list of the best guard duos.
Ain't that who Derek Brown was throwing around?
And Robert Hunt and Damian Lewis both made the list of
Twan, everything is debatable.
Yeah, I mean,
they made top 5. Don't say they just made the list, Cody. They made top 5, dude.
You can have a debate whether PFF is a legit website or not.
You can.
I mean, realistic. I understand rankings. I don't necessarily. I'm not a fan of rankings because rankings are done by bookworms in an office.
People tend to shit on polls. People tend to shit on polls when they don't agree with. Yeah, when they don't support their viewpoint.
Everybody never liked chooses.
I understand what you're saying, but I've never liked it.
Everybody picks and chooses when they like PFF. When PFF is in their mind not giving an accurate representation of their favorite player, PFF is trash. But when PFF is big up in their team and their players, but then everybody uses it as some benchmark of success. I have always said
last year PFF top 5, and I didn't hear fucking Pete.
I have always said that PFF is just a bunch of men, just like anybody else, looking at football film and giving their opinion.
And trying to make money, Kobe. And I don't hate them, Cody. They're trying to make money just like everybody else out here.
Well, last year PFF praised Brian Burns like he was the next god of football.
Yeah.
But on the football field, you never seen it.
Hey, we're not doing that no more.
I'm doing it. I just did it.
I noticed that out of that shit right there.
Y'all gonna leave Burns if he gone. Leave him alone, Pickle.
I'll leave him alone next week.
In my opinion, so much of the matchup between the Panthers and the Falcons, it's going to come down to quarterback play. One is, can Cousins stay healthy? Because I'm gonna be real. I mean, I know everybody likes to talk about how Cousins is a great quarterback and he just needs a team around him. But to me, he just doesn't get you over the hump. Now, if he's able to stay healthy, then maybe y'all can make a push. But I'm gonna be real.
Cody, can I tell you what good. And then I'm gonna tell you what the Atlanta media is saying about that. Go ahead.
No, but I'm gonna tell you, just like I told you the truth last year about your Falcons, I'm gonna tell you the truth this year, and it sounds similar to my Panthers. Y'all don't have the defense to be a legit contender this year. I'm sorry, y'all just don't. Even if y'all make it to the top of the division,
the NFC South.
I mean, man, that's debatable.
Okay.
Even if you did,
who is Twan?
You did, though, you do not have the defense to make a legitimate playoff push in the NFC. I'm sorry, you don't.
Okay. Tampa Bay don't got no offensive coordinator.
And
the only people that turned Tampa Bay, the only person who listen, starting this time last year, Mike Evans was on his way out. Baker Mayfield was an afterthought. David Canales turned everything around. Those folks that turned it around left town. And I have no reason whatsoever to believe that turnaround is still going to be in Tampa Bay. Because there's nobody that helped turn them around still there.
So, Pickle, did you think Atlanta? Hold on. Pickle, would you say Atlanta is a bigger contender in this division than Tampa?
To be truthful, yes, I do. I believe Atlanta will be contenders before Tampa. I have no proof at all that Tampa Bay is who they was last year.
And I
other than the fact Baker Mayfield.
I agree.
And New Orleans. That's how I have our division shaking out.
Say that again, Red. Say that again, Red.
I don't trust New Orleans.
I have Atlanta, Tampa, Carolina, and New Orleans. That's where I have our division shaking out.
I don't trust New Orleans, but the reason why I don't trust New Orleans is because
their head coach.
They're fooling everybody. Their defense is old. Their offense is like, we're biggie buddies. But no. They've drafted that quarterback for a reason.
They're just blow it up in New Orleans too, Pickle.
New Orleans is
with that Fugazi shit.
New Orleans coach is gonna get fired halfway through the season.
Mid-season. You're right. That's why I say New Orleans.
Make it throughout the
they
season.
already don't want him there.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about to be one of those coaches that's fired mid-season.
Yep.
If they don't get off to a roll. Yeah, I mean, listen, my brother.
The division is wide open. The division is wide open.
It is.
Not when you say wide open. What do you mean that anyone can win it?
Anyone can
No,
win
let me tell you what I mean. Let me tell you what I mean.
Disagree with that.
But
I don't have to argue
what I
that, but
mean by that
disagree.
is, to me, you cannot look at any one team in this division and say, "Oh, that team's winning the NFC South hands down."
No, you can't, but I can.
No, you can't. No, the hell
Yes,
you
I can.
I know.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. It ain't Atlanta.
Let me tell you something. The NFL, the NFL is all about the quarterback. It's all about the quarterback.
It's not
and
Atlanta.
Kirk Cousins has thrown
Shout out to the Bucks fan in the chat. You Tampa Bay Bucks still suck.
Wait, hold on. No, listen,
6 of the last
you're not
Cody,
hearing
let me tell you something. You keep trying to intimate if he gets hurt. If he gets hurt, guess what? They went out and did something about it.
Yeah, what did they do? They
got. You also don't know what.
They got pinks, bro. I mean, which pinks is gonna show up? Is pinks that showed up against Oregon gonna show up, or is pinks that showed up against Michigan in the national championship gonna show up?
Are you serious? 2 games? You gonna relegate that kid's career to 2 games? You gonna
And you
relegate that arm that you see over and over and over and over again to 2
Brett Swan, you were pissed as fuck when they drafted Penix during the draft, though, G.
No, I wasn't happy. Yeah, because I thought
you wasn't happy, G. So
I can stand on it. I can stand on that.
Okay.
Wait. Listen to me, man. Swarm, you're not even hearing my initial statement. That
My bad, Cody.
Even if you do think that you have enough in the quarterback, bro, you are not going to sit there and tell me that you have a defense that is hands down the top of the NFC South. You don't have that. Your defense is just as good as ours on paper.
Well, Tampa Bay
Everyone
does.
knows I've been saying
Tampa
that.
Bay does. And that's why I'm saying Tampa Bay gonna win the division.
And
So look,
Tampa
man,
Bay
look.
Hold on.
Let me say why.
Rankings from last year and tell me what Tampa Bay
Hey,
is.
Swarm, hold on. Let me say why. Let me say why. Because yes, Pickle's right, man. The things that they had that was going for them coaching wise, it left. But like Tampa Bay, but it don't mean the culture left. The culture didn't leave. They still, that defense didn't leave. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And plus, last year, Tampa Bay was picked to be one of the worst teams in the league. They was picked to be last in the NFC South. No one saw that team coming like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we got Canales, but just like taking the bias out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the Bucks fan in here?
It's the Bucks, bro.
Hold on, let me introduce somebody. We do have a Tampa Bay Bucks fan.
It's gonna be the Bucks.
I can't, bro. Twan, I can't. Oh my God, G.
But look,
I'm saying
but G-Baby,
hold on.
G-Baby, this day last year though, because the Panthers coming, bro.
Hey, let me introduce Ann Weeze's World into the C3 Friday Free For All. What's up, dude?
What's happening, guys? Listen, I know we lost our coach, Dave Canales, our coordinator to be the Panthers head coach. We've been talking about this for months over there with them and them boys. But anyway, all the players that we have, we had a very young team, and we still won the division. Now, you add a year more experience to that, and our offense ain't went nowhere, so we still going to be able to score points. We're going to score better. If we get a running game, we really going to be a problem. We had no running game, and we won this division. Imagine if we get a running game.
They had no running game.
Y'all killing me with all this if shit, man. Y'all know.
But look, one thing we know for certain is Atlanta.
Baker's going to go back. Baker's going to go back all the way.
No ifs. We won it without a running game. And Mike Evans had 1,000 yards every year of his career, and I don't see it stopping.
And Vince Swarm, how are you going to tell him that he's doing too many ifs? Your entire argument is based on nothing
He
but
said
if.
if we get a running game. I'm just saying that's all I'm saying, Cody.
After you said that, I dropped the if. I said we won this division 2 years in a row without a running game.
Yeah, and they're returning most of their talent.
All
like
our coming back.
It ain't like y'all had a 10-win season.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Barrett returned? No. Is Carlton Davis returned? No. How about Devin White? He's not there no more.
I still
Devin White got cut, basically. He got
all I'm saying is I fear Tampa Bay as a division opponent right now more than I do Atlanta.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
that's what it boils down to.
That's fine. It ain't about what helps you to sleep at night. It ain't about what helps you to sleep at night.
Swan, what have y'all done? Nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, Twan, let me tell you. If I can have a minute,
You're just
let me tell you what we did.
Y'all ain't did
If
shit.
I can have a moment, let me tell you what we
best
did.
guy, the best person that the Tampa Bay Bucks have is their head coach. That's the best guy on that whole
that
damn
ain't
team.
true. That's not
Oh,
true.
not Mike Evans.
One thing about it, I know I can get some good hate and some bullshit when I come over here. You ask me what have we done? I can tell you what we have done. We addressed our weakest link.
No.
this
You
year
know what I'm saying.
in
What
the-
have y'all
in the
done?
offseason
What have
and
y'all
in the
won?
draft. That's
What have
what
y'all
we did.
won? I'll change the question.
That's what we did.
What have y'all
That's
won?
what we did.
See, Cody,
You asked the
you
question.
wanted to know what we was going to talk about. I told you,
check.
don't worry about it. We're going to find something to talk about.
Damn right, Pickle.
Hey,
Damn
you right
right.
about that.
Hey,
But
no,
like,
Swarm. Hey, no, listen to Swarm, yo. What have y'all won? What have y'all won, bro?
Yeah, I'm
We
just saying
won.
that it
We
really
won
is
free
stronger than
agency.
me.
We won free agency. That's
You
what
ain't
we
win
won.
shit.
Oh hell no, Twan.
You didn't win free agency.
Red, come on, John. You can't even. That's a damn lie, G.
Okay.
knows that.
Okay.
Y'all ain't win
You
free
won
agency.
free
You
agency.
overpaid in free
What did
agency.
y'all
We
do
won
in
free
free agency, Red?
We got the number one free agent off of the market. That's what we did.
Someone that can't win in big time games, bro.
Kirk fucking Cousins has been watched for 10
Oh my
goddamn
God,
years. I
is that-
saw him
Twan,
first on Monday Night
Red,
Football.
you ain't about to come up in here and hype up Kirk fucking Cousins, G.
You didn't want
Already did,
Cousins
bro.
either.
It's
You didn't
Kirk
want
Already
Cousins
Kringle.
either.
Like, how dare you, fucking Red?
So
I
y'all
know
ain't
you ain't coming in here
Kirk
fucking no Kirk
Kringle.
Cousins, G.
NFL burst for Washington a decade ago. We
Cody.
still talking about him.
Cody, pull
Well,
up
Swarms didn't want Cousins
NFL.com.
either.
NFL offseason winners and losers.
Man, nobody
I
gives a damn
ain't gotta
about
tell y'all
NFL.com.
shit.
Red, you talk
Y'all
rubbish, man. I
motherfuckers
can't
hate.
believe
Y'all
you.
hate all
Nobody
y'all
gives a
want to.
damn about what
He's gonna be just as
NFL.com.
fucking washed
I
as
know.
Matt
Y'all
Ryan
just
was
wanna-
at the
y'all
end of
just
his
wanna-
career.
Hear me out,
Y'all
hear me
want
out,
to
hear me
sit
out.
around here. Y'all want to sit around here and jack each other's dicks with this bullshit. That's what y'all want to do.
Swarm,
Y'all
what?
don't want to
You're not
deal with
even
the
hit-
real.
At least
Y'all
it's a
want to
Panther
deal with
dick.
the
It
real.
ain't no
Drop the
Falcon
bomb,
dick.
Cody.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had to drop the bomb on him. I had to. Swarm, what you are not hearing is that the Panthers made every bit the upgrade in the offseason that the Falcons did, if not
that
more
Bryce?
so. If not more
That's
so.
Bryce
Yeah,
Young.
that's Bryce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Changing tires.
changing titles at Hendrick Motorsports.
Does he got any other shorts besides those black shorts?
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. But hey, my man was hyped. But I do know this, man. Atlanta. I'm not even saying Atlanta has a bad team. I'm saying for a team that's putting all your hopes and dreams on Kirk Cousins, bro, and they don't even have the defense to be able to be competitive this year. I'm really not trying to hear
And
Atlanta.
he's coming off a fucking torn Achilles. He's coming off of a torn Achilles, bro.
Cody, because I know you're a student of this game, Cody. I didn't even look at the whole article. They have y'all listed among the losers. I see.
We don't care, man.
I know you don't. It's like polls.
They always
It
said
doesn't fit your
Yeah,
agenda.
they had the Texans listed as bad last year too. That didn't work out.
Yeah, so it's like, what are we doing, man? Like,
And they had y'all listed as good last year. That didn't work out so good
That
either.
worked out. Yeah, see, that's where they listened to that.
That
That's where
everybody's
they
shitting
listened
on
to that
now.
Frank Wright bullshit.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you got to
there
play the game,
Because
bro.
I remember telling y'all that Frank Wright starts off the season slow. Well, he ain't gonna start off slow whooping your fucking Falcons in Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, why are you bringing that up when we beat your ass in the second game?
This is red, man.
I don't remember me saying that. Prove it, brother.
Oh, Twan said it. Twan said it.
He beat your ass in the second game, and we were dirt
probably did
trash.
say it. I don't mind.
He did pick him.
Should be embarrassed to lose to the
You know what we said, bro? We said
last
we're
year.
losing to anybody.
That was
with
the
a fucking
saddest
tough-
Panthers team we're ever going to have, and they caught a fucking kill.
yeah,
That
I
had to
mean,
be the most
listen, man,
embarrassing thing in
like,
y'all season losing us.
listen, the best part,
Worst team in history, and y'all still fucking
the
lost.
best part of that Atlanta team is the offensive line. That's the
Yeah, they
best
got a
part.
line,
of it.
man. They got a
That's
line.
the best part, and that's honest to God.
Yeah,
truth.
Cody, I have to disagree with you.
No, you don't
I
have
have
a
to
better.
disagree.
You don't
They're
have
ranked
a,
number
secondary.
four.
They
They're
secondary.
ranked
have
number
a
four.
better
They're
position
ranked number
than
4
them.
as offensive line, but our backfield is ranked as the number 2 duo in the NFL.
Y'all ain't gonna do shit with it though. I
So,
guarantee you.
all right, so AJ Terrell.
No. My backfield, my running backs, not my secondary.
Oh, you're running. Oh man.
What the hell, man? The Seahawks signed PJ
running
Walker.
backs don't win you a Super Bowl. Swarm. I don't know if you know this.
The 22 players on
not anymore.
win Super Bowls. I'm well aware of that.
Yeah, I mean
who was Atlanta's coach?
That doesn't impress me, man.
I forgot who y'all hired as y'all head
running
coach.
back room. I mean, so does
Raheem
Philadelphia.
Morris.
Philadelphia has a good running back room. I
Mm.
mean, they're a good team, but it's like your running backs. If you have a good O line, you don't have to have the best running back room in the NFL. It just has to be serviceable. And the Panthers have a serviceable ass running back room right now. And if our offensive line performs, we're gonna run the ball all over Atlanta's defense. Swarm. Now Tampa, I'm not.
Ifs again.
Tampa, I'm not so sure.
Stop
Tampa,
me when
I'm
y'all
not so
hear me
sure.
say if.
Hey Swarm, I do want to ask Swarm a serious question. Like, do y'all do the videos like we do, like the blueprint and all that? Do y'all do
Hell
anything
no,
like that?
motherfuckers
Okay.
don't want to see no bullshit like
So
that.
my
Man.
thing
We
is-
don't need to. We don't
Okay,
need
got
to.
you.
In Atlanta,
Yeah, I
they
mean-
throw the football out and say go play.
So my question is like,
Ain't smart enough to
I want to know because these type of things matter. Like, so have you heard anything about how y'all coach is connecting to the team? Been the new head coach there, and how are they responding to him?
Yes.
You gonna elaborate on that?
No, and let me tell you why. Because if I do, I don't want you to think that I'm trying to embellish anything. It's Raheem
I asked you
Morris.
the question. Sure, you get to say what you want.
It's Raheem Morris.
If I can butt a little bit, that doesn't surprise me because Raheem Morris should have been hired as y'all's head coach back when they let him walk after his interim coach.
Very
That's
similar to what y'all had when
Steve Wilkes?
the defensive coordinator. When y'all
Yeah,
let
exactly.
him go.
Yeah,
Very similar situation.
Our Steve Wilkes, or excuse me, Raheem Morris to y'all is our Steve Wilkes, and a lot of Panther fans don't realize that. But that's
Yeah, that's a
so
good
when
thing
y'all
for them
hired
then.
him, I knew right away. I said, "Oh, them boys in Atlanta wouldn't like that." So
that's gonna be a good thing for them though.
Yeah,
but we coming. Look, man. The Panthers this year. I just want to see us improve. But you can best believe we coming, bro.
Y'all 3 years off, Twan, believe it or not.
Hey, let me introduce somebody, and then we're gonna go to our next topic, and I want to hear everyone's
This
opinion.
motherfucker Red, man, be getting me hot, bro. I can't believe you could say you could come up in here and say that shit, Red. Damn, G.
It's his game, man. You know he gonna say that shit.
You gotta keep it a buck.
Hey, this is free for all, baby. We let anybody come up here.
You know damn well that the opponent ain't gonna keep it a buck.
Hey, real quick, let me welcome somebody in. This man is from Black Cat Panther Podcast. It's the homie Poppin' up in the building. Pop, what up, dude?
What's good? What's good, y'all? What's up, my Panther family? I just want to
What's up,
say,
man?
fuck the Falcons every day that ends with a Y.
Every day.
Pound of pussy. Pound of pussy. Pound of pussy, baby. Pound of pussy.
Every day.
And if a Falcon fan got a problem with it, you know to tell him, Pickle.
Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up. That's what
No,
I-
wait a minute.
Pussy,
Excuse
baby.
me. Let me rephrase that. I said that incorrectly. If it's a Falcon, Buck, or Saint fan, shut the hell up. You
You just murdered his mic.
There you go, Pickle.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't scream.
Yeah.
There you go, Pickle.
Hey, look, man. Hey,
Well,
Cody.
let me,
I want some lemon pepper Falcon wings this year.
Oh, I'll take a dozen of them, bro.
Shit, you ain't lying.
Give me them dry rubs,
I
bro.
want to see what them dry rub Falcon wings
Yeah,
taste
but
like.
are you mad enough to go to Magic City and get them motherfuckers? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I have. I've been there and done that.
Play with me, Swan. Don't play with me, bro. But hey, man, let me get my man. Let me get my brother Pop on the Blueprint discussion, and then we're going to talk about a brand new stadium, y'all. But Pop, what did you make of the Blueprint, brother?
It was shown very eloquently. You know, I love the cut scenes. I mean, you know, it's the Blueprint. You know what I mean? It gives you a little bit more insight behind the scenes. But you know, I'm just in a mindset right now. I'm not getting too hyped. You know, so, but you know, hey, I mean, it was produced great. It was great production.
Right.
Yeah, man. And
look, let me just say this quick thing, Cody. Just this quick thing. When they do these blueprints and these hype videos, those dudes know they're being recorded.
Oh, for sure.
They're gonna act their best. They're gonna say all the right things. They know they're being recorded.
But every team is gonna do that.
Because if that's why the offensive line coach told all his players, curse all you want, I'm mic'd up. I want to do some hard. I'm not. What Blueprint did for me was fill me in on certain things I wanted to know. Now, I liked it. Does that mean I'm going to run around and scream we're winning the Super Bowl? No. I just liked what I saw. Some things that I news rehearsed. That's expected, though. That's expected.
One of the things that it has for sure driven home among Panther fans is the energy level amongst our coaching staff is better than it has been literally since Ron Rivera was doing his shit in 2013, 15, and 17, man. But listen, I want to talk about this stadium, and I want to get everyone's opinion.
It's a nice looking renovation, man. It is.
Yeah, man.
Talking about this shit because this shit ain't gonna be out until I'm fucking 60.
That's what we're gonna talk
about. Juan.
Let's play the video and then we'll discuss.
And we are excited to show you the vision for what's next. This is the future of Bank of America Stadium. A modernized fan experience featuring a reimagined exterior with a park-like setting, inviting new spaces for the community to gather and celebrate sports, music, and the arts. New state-of-the-art audio and video technology designed to keep fans informed, entertained, and engaged like never before. Unique social spaces with stunning views of the action and the beautiful Charlotte skyline. Brand new seats and redesigned concourses with diverse concession options that celebrate flavors across the Carolinas. It's a destination that draws marquee events to Uptown, attracting visitors from near and far. Not just on game day, but every day. Welcome to the crown jewel of the Queen City.
All right, there you have it. A deal in which the David Tepper Sports and Entertainment is reportedly offering to put up $685 million, and the city of Charlotte is on the hook for $650 million. Dude, I love it no matter what, because it means the Panthers are not going to have to be a part of some relocation debate and talking about, oh, will they, won't they move? Where are they going? I love that it keeps the stadium right where it needs to be, right in the heart of Uptown Charlotte, and that bitch is right by my house, bro. So
hey, is there any reason why? Sorry to cut you off, Cody, but is there any reason why there's not going to be a dome? Do they put any?
If you're doing it without a top, it's going to be a top on that bitch.
Well, that's what we were wondering, but in the markups, there's no dome.
Yeah, why you say
that's explained in some articles put out by Joe Person. The reason why there's not a dome, originally when David Tepper got here, he talked about a dome. He talked about a dome for Super Bowl and the Final Four or whatever the hell you call it, right? But when COVID happened, it kind of concerned people because everybody in that one small stadium. Now but if you put a dome on it, then you're going to jack that price up. If Tepper was building a stadium by
you already jacked the price up.
If you're building the stadium by scratch, then you're going to put a dome on it. a retractable dome, you're also going to put a retractable field on it. Now, you go that route, you're also going to have to add in prices of a new land, and they're still not certain there's anywhere in Charlotte big enough to do all that. That being said, they went this route. They went this route. I'm all right going this route. I would prefer to have a dome just because I think it'd be cool to have a bunch of other stuff in the stadium. But
look, if they don't get a dome, they'll never get the Super Bowl. You'll never get it.
You won't. You will not.
You will never get it without that dome, bro.
And I'm all right with that. I'll tell you why I'm all right.
No, man, everybody wants to host the Super Bowl. Shit,
yeah, but the
I
Super Bowl is not for fans.
But it's not even just the Super Bowl, Pickle. It's like you have
for the city.
You know how much money Charlotte would make in the Super Bowl game, man?
I don't live in Charlotte. I don't give a damn how much money
They don't give a damn, but it matters. And like, especially when you're talking about other stadiums in the NFL that are getting all these retractable roofs and shit. Hey, your microphone's going haywire again, Jay. I'm sorry, bro. I know, I hate it for you, man. I imagine that retractable roof would have been a part of this because of how much David Tepper has made it a point to say how much music they bring to Charlotte, all the events that they're bringing. Me, I don't mind it too much. I mean, like I said, I'd like to see the skyline here in Charlotte. So I don't
fireworks
mind
at the game.
That had a lot to do with it, Cody. Nobody. I haven't heard any of y'all mention this.
Played in the weather.
I haven't heard any of y'all mention this. But do you know why they take a free agent visits and they show them around the facilities? Because that shit matters to players.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
That's why. Hey, Rushmore, did you hear what Adam Thielen said this week?
He said it had the worst facilities, bro.
He said he's glad the stadium is going to get redone because he said we probably have the worst facilities in the whole league.
That would be Kansas City. That would be Kansas City. That's not.
So his ass won't be here to enjoy it. He shouldn't have said that shit.
But look where Thielen came from.
Especially with
It
y'all
does
owner.
matter to free agents. It
But
does
look,
absolutely
Thielen
matter.
came from Minnesota, where they got one of the best fucking facilities.
Yeah. No doubt.
Can I give y'all my conspiracy on this matter? I think that even David Tepper might have went to some of the players and been like, "Hey, wink, wink, nudge, nudge."
Putting pressure on to get the funding.
Make sure that you, as a player, are publicly saying how bad the facilities are, so that all those decision makers in Charlotte,
I could see that.
They hear
I
a
can
player
definitely see that shit.
saying,
I didn't think about it like that.
Adam Thielen's
So I
been to
guess all the rumors.
Minnesota.
I guess
mean,
all
to
the
me,
rumors of Adam Thielen being traded are probably wrong, right?
No, I don't think. I mean, I think that somebody.
What you want for him?
No,
Well,
I
tell him
think
the truth.
somebody said to Adam Thielen, "Hey, do not be afraid to speak your mind about the Panthers facilities, because in the end, that's going to help us to get a deal done when those Charlotte city makers are, voting yes or no on this. This helps stuff like that, man."
Have
And
y'all?
it comes from Minnesota.
Has
Minnesota
anyone
has
been in that Minnesota dome?
everything.
Can I say
Look,
this?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Let me get Trig in real quick. Go ahead, Trig.
Yo, the stadium is fine, but I kind of was expecting a little bit more. Like when I seen that Jacksonville new stadium, I was like,
yeah, bro.
I was like, God, let's go for something like that, bro. And I think theirs is a little bit cheaper. I think theirs like,
Yeah, pull that shit up. Let's compare this shit. Hold on. Hold on. You got me now. Now I
need that video board like that, Cody. That shit's dope.
And they put a dome on there. They put
I tell you what I read and heard this week, right?
They put a chrome dome.
City of
on their stadium.
Jacksonville is throwing a 50 fit. The
How much?
city of Jacksonville
How much, Pickle?
going off. What?
How much are they throwing? What did you say?
I think it's like 1.4.
Throwing a fit. The city of Jacksonville's throwing a fit. They're demanding the NFL to stop moving Jacksonville overseas all the time because because them not having a home game is taking away
taking
money
revenues
from
away from the city. That's a fact.
Exactly. So
Man,
that's
they
what
gotta have to get over that because them damn owners is gonna always do what's best for their own pockets.
Yes,
bro.
sir. Every time.
Yeah.
So right
City ain't
here.
gonna stop shit.
Oh my God.
Picture of Jacksonville's new
What
stadium.
the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, man,
that's
look,
funky.
Temper's
That's
still
funky.
taking the fucking cheap route, man.
That looked like
Still, Twan, still.
that looks like a giant asshole.
That looks like a goddamn spaceship, bro. That looks like a spaceship.
It does, G, baby.
Bro, see, this is what I'm talking about with Tepper, bro. Like,
And you can't get a dome for real.
It looks like that fucking ball thing in Chicago is what it looks like with that
Hey
chrome
Dom,
on it,
you're
man.
on the show again too, man. If you'd like to chime in.
I think they shit cheaper than ours too, yo. Like I think theirs is like
It can't be.
1.4 billion dollar renovation, bro.
Yeah.
Ours is like 1.6.
Yeah, they both
What?
doing Hey,
Oh,
hey,
hell nah, bro.
G-Baby, let me tell you something. I actually seen a game in that Minnesota and the shit that they built. That shit is top notch. That's some SoFi shit.
Yeah.
That shit is bananas on this side, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of the reasons why.
That's why the fuck Thielen went from the best to Carolina. So that's why he's complaining.
Y'all better hope the rumors about getting rid of Thielen ain't true because
Hey, Cody,
if you
put
fuck
that.
around
Hey, Cody,
and
put
cut
that
him,
Minnesota stadium up.
if you fuck around and cut him, bruh, y'all gonna hate that day right there
Hey, well,
because
look,
him
this
and Kirk
is all-
Cousins get together.
This is all the pictures of the new Jaguar Stadium.
Yeah, y'all see that right there. Charlotte
I
is
seen
in
the
the
retractable
middle.
shit in there too.
Yeah,
They got the
no, it's not retractable.
Charlotte
They
ain't doing no
left
shit.
up
Look at the
that
top of
bullshit.
it.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's not
theirs is,
retractable
though. I'm
though.
not gonna
It's
lie.
Damn, bro.
It's just basically a wire at the. I
Okay.
don't know what the
I
hell
mean,
that's
it's Jacksonville though. They ain't
Hey,
got to
hey,
worry about it.
Cody,
I
let's
saw
keep
this.
it
I
real.
saw this the other day, Dwan.
They got the
I
best
thought the
weather
same
down there.
thing.
Let's keep it real. That's what Trevor Lawrence can
Yeah,
do for
hurricane,
you.
huh?
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
Trevor
no doubt.
Lawrence can do for
Yeah,
you.
no doubt.
Until
No
Mac
doubt.
Jones takes his
Well,
job.
they better
Man,
sign
Mac
his ass.
Jones
And the
can't.
bitches is on the
He
board.
can't carry
They
Trevor
better
Lawrence
sign his
helmet,
ass,
man.
hadn't it? But they
Shit.
so far they ain't signed his ass, and you're right though. You're right. Trevor Lawrence has brought them a crap load of playoffs.
He
How many-
damn sure has, and players and money. And money. Jacksonville
But if
wasn't
you
selling
look-
out shit before he got
This
there.
is their,
If you look on the outside of that stadium, and you compare that to Charlotte, there's a lot more open room on the outside of that stadium there is in the city of
Yeah,
Charlotte.
that is
I mean,
true.
but Jacksonville is twice
But hold on, that's a good point though, and that's why I'm not mad, Pickle, because the
Yeah.
fact that they're able to keep it up there without any of the having to
Yeah.
find a new space, having
Yeah.
to find somewhere to build, have to buy the
Yeah.
land, all that
Yeah.
dumb shit. It's gonna be right where it's always been.
Right.
That's
That
why
matters a lot,
I
man.
don't even care if it doesn't look as good as some of the other stadiums and shit.
Yeah.
I just want them to be convenient for your boy.
Yeah, you know what? Here, right now they're trying to
That
work on
shit
the
sweet
training
right there, though.
and
It is.
they've already had people complain because
Oh my God,
doing
bro.
the sign because of the design of the training
Yeah.
center is going to interrupt their view. They've
Good word, Cody.
City of Charlotte's already had people complaining.
I can't believe they didn't put a roof on that shit in Jacksonville because it rains like hell in Jacksonville, man.
Right.
I know, but they, and that. Hey, Cody, I just showed. Hey, can you throw that out there real quick?
Yeah.
That's incredible, dude. I can't believe this shit,
Oh
man.
my God.
Yeah, that's
Who is this?
that's where Minnesota.
Minnesota shit.
What?
Hell yeah.
That shit look like a Roomba.
Nah,
that shit
bro.
tighter
That's
than a
that's
motherfucker.
that's
While we're talking about all this shit, let me ask y'all something. Why in the hell are U.S. sports owners the only people in the world
God
who
damn.
get public money to help them
They
build
stadium on the inside,
It's crazy, Pickle. And every last one of them bastards is multiple billionaires.
Exactly.
There
Exactly.
he goes. I agree
That's
with
some
something.
bullshit. Y'all want to
There
know
you
why your taxes is high? That's why. You want to
See-
know why you go to the store and spend $4 on a gallon of milk? That's why.
The only true team that should be doing some shit like that is the Green Bay Packers. That's the only true team in the
And
NFL.
I'll be honest with you. Let's cut the bullshit, y'all. This is Republicans and Democrats are doing this.
Oh, hell yeah.
This ain't all down party line.
It's
This
the
is
wealthy,
the rich
Pickle.
man drops
That's
his
it.
shorts and all these politicians get on their knees.
Preach,
Hey,
Pickle.
look, David.
Preach.
Hey, G
Preach,
baby.
Pickle.
G baby.
That's why Adam Thielen's saying what he's saying. You see that motherfucker?
And Pickle.
Hey, Cody.
And that's one of the reasons why
Hey,
they
listen.
like to divide us down the fucking middle.
Let me tell y'all
All
something
years.
too. Hey, G baby, you don't have to go get concessions. Like it's sections in there you can see where motherfuckers come out there and take your order for you and go get your shit for you, so you don't have to miss the game.
Oh yeah, see, I need that type of service right there.
That shit is sweet.
That's that Chick-fil-A service. My pleasure.
That's
You
it.
dig?
Oh, and then with that glass top, you can still motherfucking see
Yeah,
the
look,
skyline.
this is the new Tennessee Titans stadium.
They got a new stadium too. What the? What?
They get one. It's not built yet. It's already been approved.
You already
Yeah,
seen
they're
that
not-
Vegas shit.
Look, this is
I
their
bet
shit.
you that's gonna be nice, guaranteed.
They putting a roof on their shit?
Wow.
They gonna take all Pickle's money in his taxes.
No, they taking my
Oh,
money.
That shit's clean, y'all. I like that.
They're taking
clean.
it.
It is.
That's
It is.
Okay, Tennessee.
Hey, I just
Wait,
saw
hold on,
this shit.
Pickle. But G baby, so because it's in Nashville, they made the design of the stadium look like a record player.
Right.
I didn't even know that.
That's what that is.
I did not even notice that.
That's what.
Yeah, look
Oh, I see it.
Oh shit,
Y'all know who's helped build that?
Yo ass.
There's
I was about to say Pickle Inc.
There's an NFL starting quarterback. There's an NFL starting quarterback who lives on the outskirts of Nashville. Aaron Rodgers lives on the outskirts of Nashville. His tax
Oh, yeah.
stadium.
Yeah, because is his family from down there somewhere? Because his brother played at
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I like this stadium more.
Yeah,
that shit is
yeah. What's the fucking team in the SEC? Vanderbilt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope stadium, Tennessee.
Well, this is my thing, y'all. Can I ask y'all something? How come? Why wouldn't you, if you're building a brand new stadium like how these guys are, why wouldn't you want a dome on that stadium?
Yeah, I mean,
good skylight.
I mean, I like the idea of a retractable roof. I do.
Yeah.
But
Hey, G baby.
You know,
Everybody just got excited about our stadium, and now we right back, like, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Like that shit, Twan. You would think of some shit like that, wouldn't you, Twan?
Somebody got to call Tepper out.
Compared
Too,
to this
'cause
other
I'm
shit?
not buying we not getting a dome because of COVID. I'm not buying.
They're gonna have to get a dome, bro.
I'm not buying. COVID is a reason
I
why
don't think
you
they
get
are.
one.
Just because it's downtown, they just want to be able to see the
that's the only reason why I've heard.
All that land y'all got out there in Carolina, y'all gonna try and tell me you
Yeah,
can't
it
find
ain't
a
that
spot
much
to
in
build a
Charlotte,
brand new stadium?
Initially, y'all were doing a retractable, though.
I was
Bro, look at our stadium compared to.
Hold up, man. Let me ask y'all this. I mean, we're looking at all these other brand new ones, but if our shit ends up looking just like this, are we really gonna say that this is terrible?
That shit is just all right.
That's a big ass video board. I would love that shit.
That shit is just all right.
Well, also, remember they're gonna build a whole area around the stadium with like parks,
that's some
restaurants,
outside
and
shit.
I hope parking's better, Cody. For
What
God's
comes
sake.
with my ticket? Yeah, they need to get a fucking parking garage too, bro.
Hey yo,
Yeah, they go get a parking garage. Charge your ass $50 a park.
Shit, $50.
no different than college
Get away
game.
with it. I had one that was a couple $100 just a fucking park.
Hey, tell them, Cole. Hey, look, you go to
that.
NC
Ain't no
State
bullshit.
Carolina game. It's $50.
David Tepper still shopping at fucking Dollar Tree, dog. This is some bullshit.
I'm a cheap son of a bitch. I'm gonna
spend
somebody.
$60 just
I found a spot last time.
No, they're gonna drop my ass off, drive around town, mess around for a couple hours, and pick my ass back up later.
Twan, where's the ACC championship? And Cody, y'all know this. Where's it normally held at?
At Bank of America.
We talking about ACC title. Shout out to my Wolfpack, by the way.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, I mean, when you routinely host shit like that, that's big money, man.
Yeah, it is.
Well, they'll move it somewhere else.
And hey, by the way, Charlotte Development, he gave some info. Shout out to Diesel Skills for sharing it with me. It says the investment in a massive LED screen that faces 1,000 apartments is a misstep. Nobody needs to have updates on the Panthers 365. We have phones for that. He also says Real Madrid and Jacksonville both managed to enclose their stadium for the price.
Shut the hell up.
And this is what I was talking
want my
about.
video
y'all.
board.
Every time something good happens, you're going to have somebody out there who's going to raise hell and bitch
Always.
about it. If I was David Tepper, I would say, fuck all you sons of bitches. And buy me some land. I would build me a new stadium and a new training center. And if the state
he got the money to do it, so why wouldn't he do it?
It'd be their dumbass to fix it.
Cody, you're not gonna sit here and tell me.
I want that video board.
Looking at that stadium compared to what the fuck we just looked at, bro. There's no comparison, dog.
It's really not. It's really not.
I lived in one of them apartments facing that video board, I would like that shit outright.
That shit in Tennessee is sweet, man.
I'm not
I seen
saying
better buildings built at the Olympics, man.
All I'm saying is that one, it's not ugly, and two, I really do not need to have the best, fanciest stadium in the NFL. I mean, as a fan, I understand why you
got one of the richest owners, man.
Thank you, Twan. Thank you, Twan.
Yeah, it is kind of.
It's like, bro, don't y'all want new toilets and shit on in the stadium, bro?
Hey,
the people in Charlotte's already paying the money.
Photo, dude. Hey, Cody's there. There was a spot. I zoomed in on one of these the other day. I did it on Twitter, and so
I'm in that bitch.
Hey, yo.
There's a guy in a wheelchair, so I said it was you.
Oh, okay. So it has to be. I
lucky. Oh, there's Cody. He made this video. They ain't even built yet.
Hey, they better put me in that bitch.
Now the money's already paid for by the Charlotte and the people of Mecklenburg County. The tax on the people that live in Mecklenburg County has already been extended to 2060. So the money's there. It's going to go to the convention center or another place or Bank of America Stadium. So hopefully,
please don't forget that hotel tax. That's a real thing too.
You got anybody in the background waiting to get
the money's already there. And Tepper's saying,
I do. Yeah, man, I do.
The taxpayers only paying
y'all talking Panthers business now, man. I'll go ahead.
Wait, hold on. Y'all talking over Diesel Skills. Let him finish, man.
I appreciate you, Swarm.
All right, brother.
I'm gonna let you get out of here, bro. I appreciate.
All right, I'm listening, no fellas.
Yeah,
all right, Red.
Peace, bro.
Go ahead, Deez.
He was saying. He was trying to say that all this is already paid for. There's a taxes, the hotel taxes. It goes into like a bank. It goes into like a savings system where it can't be touched. You can't use it to pay teachers. You can't use it for nothing else but renovations and stuff like that. It's already there. If we don't spend it on this, the city will spend it on the Hornets or something else.
Yeah, so it's like you might as well spend it on this. It's not going to public housing or no shit like that. Hey, let me welcome in a few people. We got my man Goat from Black Cat Panther Podcast. Kendall, what's up, brother?
What's
up,
going
Kendall?
on, man? What's going on?
What up, Kendall?
Y'all,
stadium renovations, man.
Y'all not gonna shit on my owner all night, bruh.
Shit,
Please, the man does not own the building. How many times does that have to be said? He does not own the building. He owns the entity of the Carolina Panthers.
He could have bought his own building.
Dwan, please.
Where?
You don't do it. You don't do that. You don't do that. It don't matter. Stop pocket watching him. He's not gonna pay for nothing on that stadium.
This dude came in here defending a billionaire.
But he's right.
A 20 billionaire.
He ain't wrong. Fuck out of here, man.
He's not wrong.
They trying to hear that shit.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
It's like paying these athletes. It's like paying these athletes.
You stay in an apartment You stay in an apartment. Are you gonna fix any motherfucking thing in that apartment building?
No, no. Come fix my
Hell
shit.
no. Dumb shit, man.
No, you get okay, go. Okay.
God,
I hear you.
He
And
can't
they're
put a
not
dome on
going
it. He told
nowhere.
y'all.
Now,
He can't put
no,
a
no,
dome
no,
on
no,
that.
that
He
ain't
can't put a
right
dome on that
because
building.
because he
told
didn't
y'all
ask
can't put
me.
a dome on
Now
the
he
building.
didn't ask me if I own the building. Am I gonna fix some shit in it?
Yeah, but you don't own the building. That you don't own an apartment building.
But
If you
Tepper don't want to own the building outright. He's a cheap motherfucker, bro. He can build the shit by himself. He don't
Where?
want to own it outright.
Where?
He wants y'all to pay for his shit.
Where is he building this new stadium?
Hey man, y'all claim y'all got all the land in the world up there in Charlotte, man.
You have never said that we have all the land in the world up here.
Place it in Concord. Build it in Concord.
No.
That you could probably get away with if they
I ain't
landmines.
trying to go to no damn Concord.
Yeah.
You
just don't want it to go to
Hey, the racetrack in Charlotte.
I see what you do. I'm gonna build it right next to the lake. I'm gonna build it right next to the fucking lake.
Nah, hell no,
Take
man.
that shit back to Rock Hill where they
Cody,
say.
why wouldn't you want a brand new stadium, G? That don't make sense to me, brother.
Because then he'd have to listen. I tell you why. It's hard.
Eventually, baby, they will probably be a new stadium built
at
some point in time, but not right now.
Why not right now, though, go? Why not?
The Carolina Panthers bring $1 billion a season to the city of Charlotte.
Hey, Cody,
So
throw
they
that
had
one
to
up right
cave-
there, Cody.
They had to cave for him to do that. They didn't. He done went to them a couple times to do something like that, and they told him structurally you can't put a top on that building right there. When they originally built it as Ericsson Stadium back in the day, it was not designed for that. So they're not gonna put. They can't put a top on it.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's hard to
Man,
just
that's
put
some
the top
fucking
on
bullshit, man.
soccer team.
That's some fucking bullshit, y'all. God damn it! So everyone else in the NFL gets a new fucking stadium, but the Carolina Panthers gets fucking scraps and leftovers, nigga.
And defending millionaires.
Hold on, one more thing. Cody stays in Charlotte.
Yeah, go ahead,
all the
Cody.
people that stay in Charlotte.
Yeah.
All the people that stay in Charlotte and everything.
That shit nice though, bro.
And everything that's coming to Charlotte, how that city is being built and everything. You just got to wait till the structure of being built. And then and one more thing, I'm gonna say one more thing. You can't host a Super Bowl yet. You don't have enough beds. It's in the contract or in the what you call it. You don't have enough room to host the damn Super Bowl.
Nobody talking about hosting a Super Bowl next year.
That's true though.
No,
but
that's
around the time this shit can be built, you don't have
the problem in Charlotte.
No, let me say something. Y'all missed this point. Meaning, right now, the city of Charlotte, even if they did build the new stadium, the city of Charlotte does not yet have enough hotel rooms to be able to host a Super Bowl.
It's always been
right now.
Hold on, let me finish.
But that shit ain't gonna be completed until 4 years from now.
Let me finish.
Let the man finish. That way you don't keep talking crazy.
What he's trying to say is that there's no point in even building a brand new stadium right now if Charlotte doesn't have the infrastructure. Why would he pay all that money to do all this shit and Charlotte's not even ready to host the Super Bowl? There's no reason to, and he's putting up over half the money. Like Charlotte is never getting a better deal than this. They're never getting a better deal than this.
So get it the fuck out of Charlotte, man. Let's go.
No, man.
No. We need to.
You renovate the building right now, and then you come back later after you start winning, and you have a product. You got the infrastructure in there. You don't even have the damn roads in there.
But see, look, check this out.
Go. How long we talking then? Go. Damn it. How long we talking?
The whole. That's what I'm about to say, G baby. The whole in Cody and his argument is that they not building the fuck. Look, that stadium's not going to be finished until when?
But honestly, you
can start putting hotels up later.
But that's a dumb point. They're not going to build a bunch of new hotels just for a Super Bowl.
They ain't gonna have no choice but to do the shit, even just with that.
But over time.
When have the last time have you been to Charlotte?
It's a big apartment complex up here now.
All kind of scaffolds and shit up over there.
Yeah.
All the time, bro.
Everywhere.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look. The original argument is that shit looks weak compared to other shit that they building.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
that was the original argument.
I don't think it does. I think it looks all right. I really do.
I think that shit they building in Tennessee looks sensational.
Well, yeah, but listen, the problem is real simple, and I heard this on WFNZ earlier this week, because Mac on WFNZ is a dumbass, or he plays one anyway.
Jesus Christ,
he just is. But he said he'd never been to Nashville, and that's true. He ain't never been to Nashville. Well, don't say it's the same size as Charlotte because you ain't never been there.
Yeah, it's
there was $1 billion in Nashville. The Nashville held the draft.
Hey, let me let Anthony go, and then I'm gonna introduce my boy Sean. Go ahead, Ant.
Yeah, boys. No, I just wanted to. I was listening. And I just wanted to chime in on this. Now, people may not like my take here, but I don't care about the stadium right now. Like, I don't care where we play. If we're winning games, I don't care. And I know people are saying, well, it looks weak compared to what Tennessee's doing and this and that. But y'all got to understand who's running our team anyways. I mean, we know this now. David Tepper's new to all this shit. He is a dumbass, to be honest with you. So I'm not surprised why, like, he's got the fans up in flux by saying, like, oh, well, this product that he's putting out doesn't look nearly as good as the other teams. Well, so is the product on the field. So what are we expecting right now, man? We need things to change before. We need things to change before, like, we get ahead of ourselves. I know G was saying, well, why can't we get a new stadium? Gee, there ain't gonna be no new stadium if there ain't no fans, bruh. I mean, seriously, come on.
Look at the private chat.
Anthony, where the fans gonna go, bro? What do you mean, no fans?
Bro, did you see the Falcons game? Bro, fans, listen, this is including myself, all right? I was gonna go to a lot of games last year. I only ended up going to like 2. Now I've lived in Charlotte my whole life. Bro, I'm not willing to spend money for a shit product when I can just watch it on TV.
That's the dumbest story I've ever read, people.
That's the truth, Twan. Like,
I mean, I agree with you. Listen, until you get more wins, and especially from people coming in from out of town, you're in Charlotte where you can actually go to but people coming from out of town is like, I'm not gonna drive or fly in to have us lose, and then David Tepper never knowing what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. I mean, he's a walking fucking mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
I'm just saying.
Agreed.
I feel you on that.
Hey, let me read the super chat. My boy Jake with the $4.99 says, just wanted to say I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And give a middle finger to NC State.
Yeah.
Hey, you son of a bitch! You keep your mouth.
I know.
That Tide shit about to go away. You can believe that Tide shit about to go away.
Wait a minute. Yeah. I wanted to bring it back. Did y'all pick up that point? Did y'all pick up the point that the tweet was making, though, about the light pollution? Like, have y'all seen that sphere in Las Vegas? Well, they're building one of those in London. And people are already complaining that, like, well, yeah, in Las Vegas, something like that fits in because you got the Strip and all the city lights and shit. But they're saying that if you put all those lights in a residential area, that you get a lot of unnatural light pollution that people aren't going to enjoy. And I don't know if that is or isn't true.
I'll tell y'all something.
I don't imagine they're going to have this on all
the United States of America don't give a fuck about citizens. No, they wouldn't build nuclear plants right in motherfuckers' neighborhoods, bro. They don't give a fuck about billionaires. Don't give a shit about your living conditions, bro.
Yep. Well,
the mother man pocket all the time.
Look, I ain't watching no billionaire's pocket. The motherfucker's the second richest motherfucker in the NFL, and you in here defending his ass. How the fuck do you sound? You in here defending a billionaire, Kino? That sounds dumb.
I mean, yeah, y'all telling him to break out the pocket.
He ain't got no fucking pockets. He owns banks.
You go own something, and then you go pay for everybody's fucking meal.
Hey, look, man, you sit around and defend billionaires if you feel like it, bro. That's on you.
Hey, let me introduce my man.
That's on you.
Let me let my man Sean in on the action, man.
David Tepper.
Sean, what about these stadiums, brother? Sean, talk to me, bro.
You gonna let your talk to him all night.
Yeah, man. How you feeling about these new stadium upgrades, bro?
I like it. Look, okay, I know there's a lot of people. G Baby, hey, first of all, G Baby, it's good to see you back, brother.
Yes, sir.
Miss you, bro. For real, man. It's good
Thank
to
you,
see
G.
back.
Mean that.
And but dude, hey, we gotta quit being jealous about other people's stadiums, dude. There's a reason why, there's a big reason why, like, he wanted to keep it here. Like, I gotta appreciate him. Keep it. Like, I'm not defending a billionaire. Don't. You know,
Yeah,
but,
you good?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. But I like that he kept it in Charlotte, man. And I think the way the pictures look, it looks like he's kind of like they're gonna like build around it, you know? Like they're just gonna add on to it and add on to it, and then they're gonna build the park, and they're gonna have new seats, and they're gonna have new audio, so maybe people in the nosebleeds can actually hear the audio, you know? Like you can't hear I went a couple years ago and I could not hear anything that was going on. I'm like, what happened? I'm like looking, like I had no idea what happened, dude. And I'm like, this was a waste of fucking money. You know? Like, so maybe that'll be cool. Maybe that'll be cool, you know. And I love the park aspect, you know, building the park, you know, and I feel for you, Cody, because I know that traffic is going to be terrible.
Yes. Oh my God, man. I am not happy about that, man. I live right by that bitch. Y'all don't even know, man.
Dude.
And if I may throw, some folks were wondering why does Cody want the stadium to stay. In my opinion, it's called transportation. Cody don't have to pay for parking. Cody don't have to get somebody to drive him down the road to see the game.
Bro, I can
Cody goes
drive
out
my
on his
damn.
wheels and
I get on the fucking
He can pull right
sidewalk.
up to the damn stadium.
I'll be at that bitch in no time, dog.
That's it.
Like, why would I want to go somewhere else when I can drive to that shit?
Hey, yo,
And hey, just to let y'all know, I am once again going to the home opener versus the Chargers. So y'all look out for your boy when y'all see me there, man.
Yes, sir. Now, if I live near those light sources like they're talking about, Cody, that what you call it, light pollution. So what they called it?
Yeah, like if you have a light and like a residential area and shit.
I'll be honest with you. I live near Bristol Motor Speedway, not next to it, but near it.
Fun ass track.
I wouldn't like it my old self. I wouldn't like it myself because I don't like all that. I don't mind the fireworks myself, but my dogs freak out of the fireworks. Right down the road from me, there used to be technically it wasn't a bar, but it was. And they would play music all night long. And when you have to get up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work, and they don't shut the music off till 2 in the morning, it makes it a rough day at work. So I understand certain situations. I do. But at the same time, if I was David Tepper and I wanted all this stuff, like supposedly some people think he should want, I wouldn't mess with Charlotte. I would move it completely out of the city limits. I would buy my own land, do my own thing, and I'd name it after me. And if nobody didn't like it, too bad. But one thing I want to add in, okay?
I'm all over the place over there, bro.
Well, no, you're right. You're right, though. You're right, Goat. But that's why I don't think. That's why I think he's staying there. Now, that's what I would do if I had all that money. But I'm a dumbass, so I probably blow half that money. But anyway, if one thing I added in though, and I think it's fair to say, if you're Tepper, you hope you're going to win. But right now, because some people were talking about they took seats away from that stadium. If I'm David Tepper, I'm not worrying about that because from his vantage point, since he's been here, he's never filled them seats with Panther fans. Now I know we say, well, we ain't winning. He came,
but he winning.
Now let me finish, please. Okay, he came from Pittsburgh, and with the Steelers, they've always got a crowd, whether you're winning or however their seasons are. They've always got a crowd. To him, that's what he sees, and he came to Charlotte, and we've lost, and nobody's showing up, and all he's seeing is away fans. So he's not necessarily thinking about Panther fans in general, is just how's it look for the stadium and for people? But you're right, Twan. He's running. He's making money every single year.
If all the tickets get sold, is all he cares about.
Can I say y'all one thing like that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Remember this?
Go ahead, go.
He had it was. You remember it was Ericsson Stadium originally. It
Right.
said 80,000. Then
Yeah.
when he came in, he took that other seat out. He took about 6,000 out. It seats about 74. The newest stadium is in Las Vegas. It only seats 64, 60
Right.
some odd thousand. So it's not. See what I'm saying? It's still around the biggest
Yes.
size. It's just a renovation, y'all. The
Right.
new one is coming, but then you got to get the hotels and you got to put a winning product on the field. He just got them motherfuckers to loosen up their damn wallet strap to give him the goddamn money.
I wouldn't give Tepper shit.
Because
yo,
we've already said it. We've already talked
That's
about
why.
it. To get better players here, you have to put money in to make your stadium
Right, and that's what I'm more
creative.
interested in.
You
I'm
can't,
more
you
interested.
can't bring him in there if you don't make it attractive.
Facility. Yeah, you got to get the facility to get the
I'm more
big
interested in the
signings and things
facilities.
like
and-
that. You
I'm
got
more
to get
interested
the facility
in the facilities at this
I
point
give
than
you-
the stadium.
I give you a
Hold
promise.
on, let me let my man Trick get in. Trick's been trying to get in. Go ahead, Trick.
Hey, yo, man. I mean, I feel all of that personally, but I'm kind of like what Twan saying, bro. We got the second richest owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, the stadium's in the perfect location. I'm not saying move at all. I love where the stadium at, but it's just like, damn, can we be top of the NFL in something? I mean, we got the owner. Can we have like a top 5 stadium? Like when people talk about best stadiums in the NFL, can we have a stadium where they have to mention the Panthers? Like that's all I'm really saying. But I'm with y'all on the facilities. We gotta have better facilities. We gotta win. We gotta have a product on the field. But we just talking about right now, like what Tepper can control. Like we know he struggled putting a winning product on the field, but he has full control over the stadium and what we do. So like I'm saying, like, dang, bro, it could have been a little bit better, but it's still dope. Like nobody, I don't think nobody's trashing the stadium. And Pickle, you're saying like what the Steelers had going on, bro. When's the last time the Steelers missed the playoffs? Back-to-back years. They have a reason to show up. They have a reason
I
to
understand
show up.
that, but you're
I mean,
at
let me keep going. Like, let me keep going. Like, I went to the home opener against the Browns when Baker was playing the Browns. Man, that was a packed house. When Cam came back, that was a packed house. We've had packed houses while Tepper was here, even though we wasn't really winning. Like, it's ways you can pack a stadium out. Number one, we got to get some face of the franchise players. You know what I'm saying? Even if we're not winning, but like the Panthers have never really been one of those franchises where the fan base is just ride or die. We're gonna pack the stadium out no matter what.
Right.
We're not the Cowboys. We're not the Steelers. We're not the Redskins. We're not the Bears. Like they gonna pack them stadiums out regardless of what the record is. And it ain't really been like that since Camden was here. When Cam and Luke was here, oh man, we gonna pack it out. Because we had a winning product. We had franchise players worth coming to see. Yeah. So, I mean, this stadium ain't going to be ready until 2029, I read. So, I mean, we got plenty of time to take care of what's on the field.
Thank you.
To get some franchise players.
Right.
So, since you got 5-6 years to get the stadium ready, bro, just go all out. Period. Just go all out.
That shit ain't going to be built next year. And we talking about teams that ain't winning. Man, the fucking Raiders wasn't winning when they built their shit. And look,
but they fan base gonna show up too.
I do my homework on the shit. You remember when? Let me finish. Hey, look, man. Let me finish my statement first, please. Damn it. So look, you remember the situation with the people, just like when David Tepper did the shit with the people with Rock Hill. Even I'm taking the Raiders for example. You remember when that owner and the Raiders owner happens to be one of David Tepper's best friends, the motherfucker with that Super Bowl haircut or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You remember when he tried to get everybody in fucking Oakland to pay for that shit, and the people said no, fuck that shit, man, move it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the diehard Raiders fans wanted to stay there, but they eventually moved that shit to Las Vegas because they didn't want to pick up the tab. Charlotte don't have to pick the tab up if y'all don't want to, man. You can force that motherfucker to buy his own stadium somewhere outside of the city, and Cody will just have to get a fucking Uber over to Concord and go see the fucking game, bro. Bottom line, I'm not feeling sorry for the fucking billionaire.
Right where it is. But hey, I will say this though: if the Panthers can get a couple winning seasons under their belt, we are not far away from that fan base that we have seen before and that we could have again. I'm
sleeping and waiting, Cody.
Yeah, man, like that.
Jacksonville just had one winning season. What the hell else did they do?
Dragon, bro. Like if we're able to rally, if we get a couple of them in a row, then you're gonna want to spend money on this fan base, hands down.
Hey, yo, and let me add on to that. I mean, they mentioned this in the blueprint too. Shout out to my high school alumni, Spartanburg legend Stephen Davis, man. 2003, we had a freaking playoff game against the Cowboys at home, and there was hardly no Cowboy fans in that stadium.
Nope.
So, I mean, we show up when it's worth showing up for. We just got to give the fans a reason to show up.
Bank of America is constantly filled with more people outside. We got Philadelphia fans fucking in our bathrooms, scolding motherfuckers all throughout the stadium. You know, that shit is fucking embarrassing, bro.
It's really embarrassing.
It really is.
Really
I'm not trying to get on Kendall, but Kendall's sitting here making a fuss for a billionaire. Ask Kendall how many fucking games he been to. Probably 1 or 2 the whole season.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you though, bro. Like, shit, I live in Spartanburg. It's like an hour and a half away. I'm not going to the game. I'm not spending money on. I like to sit good.
Home game.
I like to sit. I like to sit good, man.
How many of your ass been to?
I like to sit good, man. So
I made it openly. I made it openly for everybody.
But everybody spend money on this damn team. Don't do that. Everybody.
I'm not spending $500-$600 to watch this.
No, I hear you though. Like if you're gonna spend all this money, if you're gonna spend all this money on a team like this, they better have some damn fan amenities that makes everybody fucking want to go and see that shit.
I mean,
that's going to be the biggest issue for the Panthers going forward.
I mean, like when Cam was playing, bro, I didn't care what the record was. When Cam and Luke was playing, I didn't care what the record was because I know I'm gonna go see some real time football. Cam and Luke made that stadium come to life, bro. Even if I felt like we wasn't gonna win, I didn't mind spending the money to go see them play. We don't have those type of guys on the roster now. You know what I'm saying?
Cam always made you feel like we had a chance to.
Yes,
he definitely did. He definitely did. But I'm saying, like, I wouldn't have cared about spending $800 on 2 tickets to go see us play the Patriots, even if I felt like the Patriots were gonna beat us. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like, bro, I'm not spending $600 to go watch us. The game might be over in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Like
football is too expensive for the everyman nowadays, bro. You really gotta
you can't carry no damn family hardly.
Yeah, 100%, man.
I'm just saying Tepper is not gonna lose money wise. If it ain't football games, it's gonna be soccer. If it ain't soccer, it's gonna be concerts. He is never gonna lose when it comes to that fucking stadium.
What?
Everybody knows that, but one of the main debates is who wants it in Charlotte and who wants it in some place like either Raleigh or Concord.
No, it's just stay in Charlotte. It's just stay in Charlotte, but I would rather it be in Raleigh. But
I mean, I'm sure
it's wine. Don't make me march with you, bro.
I mean,
it's wishful thinking. It's wishful thinking.
Go ahead, Pickle. Then we're gonna move on.
I posted a link on Twitter, and I tried to find it, and I can't. And I looked it up today just because I wanted to know. Let's be real, y'all. It's not a David Tepper thing. Y'all act like it's all David Tepper. It's not. There's a majority. They're building Major League Baseball teams with taxpayers' money. They're building soccer stadiums in the U.S. with taxpayers' money. They're building. Most NFL stadiums built today are built with taxpayers' money. Y'all act like it's all David Tepper. It's all David.
It's
Tepper.
not every situation.
It's not David Tepper's fault.
It's not every situation.
David Tepper would not have the money he has right now without being
greedy, not wanting to spend money.
The owner of the Clippers is building his own stadium.
If he can get the taxpayers to build that stadium, then by God, he will.
The owner of the Clippers is building his own stadium.
Do it. He will move that. He will move
Yeah,
the furniture
but-
from
Absolutely right. That's how business
Maybe
works.
the St.
He's
Louis
bringing
or
$1
somewhere
billion
else that
plus
will provide that.
every
But,
year.
another
He's
thing I
helping
think
the
that we need to
infrastructure.
another thing I think that we need to mention too is that I believe that Tepper wants to have a presence here in Charlotte. I think the reason he comes down here is for that Charlotte economic area. Like people forget, Charlotte is the fastest growing city in the Southeast. So think about the 10-year plan. If he is able to show them some love and pay for half of the stadium upgrades and do it here in Charlotte, eventually there is going to be a new stadium. And if he can show, if he can show how much value he's brought to the city, bro, they're going to pay even more money for the next stadium.
Hey yo, let me
David Tepper
add-
he's trying to pimp Charlotte because he know he couldn't pimp them motherfuckers up there.
But that's the name of the game, though.
Don't work
Twan.
like
That's
that
what
up
they
there.
do.
But he
that's
ain't the
what they
only
do,
one. What
though,
I'm trying
Twan.
to say is he's
Right.
not the only sports owner
That's
in the
the
U.S.
name of the
doing
game.
that.
But
This
Pickle,
is
I
what
just
they
told
do.
you, the
No,
owner of
listen.
the Clippers is building his own stadium.
And who
He
else
got
does
that
that?
money.
And who
Hey,
else
listen
does that?
though.
Yeah, but it's
Listen,
also a
Besides,
basketball stadium.
Other owners have built their own stadium.
Yeah, but it's also a basketball stadium, Twan. Football stadium is a different beast.
They used to call them the Indians. Now they call them like the Galaxy or the Guardians or some shit.
Yeah.
They're building a stadium, and guess who's paying for it? The taxpayers of Cleveland.
I'm not knocking
Yankees. The Yankees are building a new stadium, or they already have, and the taxpayers are paying for it.
Yeah,
it's not just Charlotte.
Pickle.
Let me go
The
to
taxpayers of the Bronx do not pay for
Hold
that
on, time out. Let me
Cut it
go
out,
Trigger,
man.
and then I'm gonna move on to the next subject.
No,
Go ahead, Trigger, and
New
then
York
I'm gonna move on.
citizens don't pay for that stadium.
Go ahead, Trigger.
You honestly.
All right, enough. Go ahead, enough. Go
Hey,
ahead, Trigger.
nah, I ain't really talking about what the taxpayers pay for it, this, that, and the third. I'm just merely speaking on the design of the stadium. If Tepper went to the people and said, "Hey, look, I want to have a top 3 stadium in the NFL with a dome," it would happen. It would happen, and I want it to be in Charlotte. It would happen, bro. If he went to the people and said, "I want to have," when people talk about the best stadiums in the NFL, I want our name to pop up. Then we would have that type of stadium.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, for as long we've been waiting like 30 years for this, bro. And like, I just wanted him to go all out. But I like the stadium, though. Don't get it twisted. I like the stadium, but
I like our stadium.
But I mean, when you see them stadiums we just looked at, when you see what Jacksonville is doing, we could have did the same thing. That's all I'm saying. And if Tepper wanted that, that's what we would have had.
I mean, and listen, we're gonna continue to have these discussions because this stadium talk, it's only done for now, y'all. We're just putting this on the shelf until it's time to revisit it once more. Because I guarantee you that we will. But I wanted to ask y'all this. Now, forget the question up on the picture. I'm going to frame it a little bit differently. It says which quarterback will have a second-year breakout. Forget that. My question to you all is, so that way we're not being biased here, of these 3 teams, the Colts, the Panthers, and the Titans, which team has surrounded their second-year quarterback with the most help and talent to be successful in year 2? Of all these 3 teams,
The Colts.
Panthers, Colts, and Titans. Why do you say
Colts? I think it's the Colts. Because
why you say Colts? Why you say Colts?
I say Colts because they already have one of the best running backs in the league when healthy in Jonathan Taylor. Number 2, they already have a premier in his prime number 1 receiver in Pittman that they just paid. Number 2, they added a rookie wide receiver last year that they hit on with Josh Downs. Number 3, they just went and got a steal with A.D. Mitchell. They got 3 bona fide receivers and arguably one of the best running backs in the league when healthy. So that's like 4 top-tier weapons. And number 2 would be Levis. They just went out and got Ridley. They still got D-Hop. They lost Henry, though.
All right.
I think the Panthers did the most coaching wise. I think the Colts did the most player talent wise.
I'm going with the Panthers, man. The Panthers we just went out and bought the most expensive line in the league. And that's what most Bryce people that love Bryce said that's what he needed. Our wide receivers are nothing to fucking sleep on. With our defense, we got Evero leading that defense. I mean, we lost Burns, but we don't know what the new guys is going to do. And with the guys that came in, I think the weaker part of us are the coaches because we don't know what they are yet. You know what I'm saying? But as far as weapons and a reason to give Carolina Panthers to be excited about something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, like I'm not trying to bring Cam up into this, but imagine if Cam Newton had this team. This team right here, I mean, Bryce has got to be excited about his weapons, bro. And then that we could get our old school run game back, because Chuba's coming. Chuba is coming, bro. And we could go double, and then our coaches said we're gonna run the ball a lot. And if you run the ball successfully, that sets up the pass, bro. You know, so I think Carolina. I think we got Bryce got surrounded by the best people, bro.
Well, let's also remember that the Tennessee Titans, they got Derrick Henry. Or no, he left.
He left.
They got DeAndre Hopkins. Didn't they pick up a running back? What running back? Did Calvin Ridley? But I'm saying, didn't they pick up a running back too?
I don't know about the run. Did they get the dude from Dallas?
Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
He's overrated.
Okay.
But
the Titans have Tony Pollard and Tyreek Spears. Tyreek Spears has played a lot. Also, they have Haskins, who they like really well. They've got a few like us. They've got a few young guys. They got D-Hop, Brownlee. They also have Tyler Boyd, who was with Cincinnati last year. And remember who's the head coach of the Titans now. So that's also going to be a key issue there.
I just like the Colts, what they got, man. They got
D-Hop ain't the same D-Hop though.
But the Colts, all them guys are young and in their prime, bro. All them guys is in their prime. AD is gonna be a steal receiver. They already have a bona fide in Pittman. They hit on Josh Downs, and they already have Taylor. They already have that's four weapons for a quarterback.
Yeah.
Four bona fide weapons.
You're right.
You could say three if you want to say AD's unproven because he's a rookie, but that's still three bona fide weapons. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. As much as I watch Pat McAfee, I should know this. You know what I mean? Like about the Colts.
But I agree a lot on the Colts. They've got weapons, but the issue to me is, Anthony Richardson is still having some issues with his shoulder. He called it soreness today. They called it soreness this week, but to me, I'm still a little worried about it. Now they do have the old man behind him. Joe Flacco's behind him, but let's
not forget the Colts also have a head coach that turned the backup quarterback into a Pro Bowler last year. So I mean, I'm just speaking on everything around Anthony. I'm not sold on Anthony yet either. He got to learn to stay healthy.
To the original question though, who had the most improvement around him? In my opinion, okay, I wasn't thinking about this a couple minutes ago, but the Colts, they've already had all that around Anthony Richardson. They only added a couple pieces, really, right? So if you really look at it, the Panthers have added a whole lot, and the Titans.
I get what you're saying, Josh.
Right.
I kind of agree. On who's improved themselves from last year, and the Colts had a lot to start with.
Right.
But they've thrown in a few pieces to help themselves out. But I see what you're saying. I would say again it's the Panthers, but that's largely because what the Panthers have done is kind of mostly new, comparable to the Titans and the Colts who are kind of almost stuck with who they had. added bits and pieces here and there.
We reloaded better, but I think they're still loaded.
I mean, they are loaded.
Right. I mean, that's not taken away from them. That's just.
Hey,
Well,
Trigger,
look,
Trigger, you sound kind of muffled, like under a pillow or something, bro.
My bad.
But Anthony Richardson.
I actually had AD Mitchell over Leggett, bro. I mean, on my draft board.
A lot of people did. A lot of people did. I thought he would drop, but that's just because I kept hearing he was going to drop. He was going to drop, but again, nobody really wanted it. I couldn't figure out why he was going to drop.
Me either. Unless it's some off the field stuff we don't know about. That's the only thing I can think of.
I found out why. I don't know if you've heard this or not. A lot of teams felt that he was. Well, I just say it how I heard it. A lot of teams felt that he was so stuck on himself that he wasn't taking good coaching. And when they talked to him at the combine, that's the impression he gave off. He gave off.
What was the impression?
It was, no, it was AD Mitchell. He gave
saying,
off.
What was it? What was I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. He gave off the impression that he was this going through the combine, going to visits was a waste of his time because he was better than this already. You know,
so was Marvin Harrison Jr.
He didn't need this, and well, yeah, but that's Marvin Harrison Jr.
No, but I am hearing a lot of stories about Marvin Harrison, man.
Now, listen, my personal opinion, Marvin Harrison should have dropped myself personally over that, but that's what I heard. But I heard some teams wasn't happy with his effort. Mitchell's effort.
Hell.
But again, all this is hearsay.
Can I point out something about
most receivers have that diva. Most receivers have that diva thing to him. But hell, he's 6'3", 220, and runs a 4.3 and can catch. So I mean, that would surpass that. And he's not gonna have to be wide receiver 1 or 2.
I remember hearing a lot of the same thing about damn, I forgot his name. The Seattle Seahawks.
Cody, let me go out the pickle.
DK.
Yeah. When he first came out in the draft, I didn't want him for all those things people were saying about him. I thought this guy's lazy. He can't run routes. He ain't fast. Fuck that. I don't want that, man. And
he ran a 4.33.
And then in the end of it, I'm like, well, you dumb sons of bitches. You lied to me, and I lied to myself. So anyway, the best thing Mitchell could do, the very best thing he can do, is show out strong and make everybody prove everyone's wrong. Exactly like that boy down in the Colts or the Texans did last year. That's the best thing he could do.
The thing about Anthony Richardson is he's going to go through his own learning curve next year when he comes back. I mean, I used to debate with Kendall and them because they wanted A.R. Richardson. But having seen A.R. Richardson throughout his whole college when we played, A.R. Richardson threw a lot of interceptions, bro. I mean, his athletic ability is bar none, but he's still gonna have his own learning curve when he get back. But he throws a lot of interceptions. I mean, he threw a few when he was out there too. When he, so if he gets that under control, you know what I'm saying? Then I mean, the coach can be viable, but I just think he might have a year this year adjusting. You know what I'm saying? And who knows, man? I mean, I'm not the biggest Bryce fan, but who knows? Maybe he'll adjust from what happened last year and then get it and watch a whole lot of tape. And hopefully for us, his bad season would have passed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's hoping for the best. But Richardson is going to come in with a curve, you know what I'm saying, at quarterback.
Oh no, I got my red flags on Richardson. I was pro Bryson CJ over Richardson all day. I'm just saying, like, I like what is around Richardson more. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now I think we did a lot to reload on the O-line. I'm good. I love the Deontay Johnson move, but it's just those 3 bona fide receivers in Indy and that bona fide true workhorse running back that I think, and the coach that's really a quarterback whisperer too. But I mean, with Richardson, I think he's going like into a rookie year again. Because like, how many games did he play? Did he have like 4 games last year?
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically a rookie year all over for him, and he got to learn how to adjust his play style. Because that running people over, bro, you're not Cam.
Not in this league.
Right.
You're not Cam.
The best thing. the best thing the Colts have had going for them the last 2 years is their offensive line. And that's a dramatic. They didn't necessarily need to go out and fix something that wasn't broke already, compared to what the Panthers had to do. So that's the good part of that they.
Hey, Cody, so if they're saying Atlanta got the best, where's our offensive line ranked?
I don't know. I mean, everybody really likes our guards. Like I said, PFF, they put out like their best guard duos, and the Panthers, they were in the top 5 with Damian Lewis.
I have to believe that Icky gonna be much better this year.
He is.
The sophomore slump, you know what I'm saying?
He will be.
And can I say this? One thing? I read number 1 PFF. Robert Hunt had the best pass blocking grade in the whole NFL last year.
Yes, sir.
And I saw a list that they had him as like one of the worst free agent signings in the league that we made when we picked him up. And I'm like, bro,
because it's us.
Yeah,
I've seen the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's advertised.
That's what I'm saying. It's like because it's us. If Kansas City signed that man, if
oh my
Dallas
God,
signed that man, it would
Slob.
be the best sign. It would be the best signing. If Dallas signed,
if
Kansas City signed him, it would be the best signing.
I
in the
believe
league.
it.
But because we signed him, now it's like one of the worst signings. Like I'm not buying that.
Yeah,
I think we really about to have a great O-line this year. I'm not.
And that'll change everything.
Every week. I'm not worried about the offense this year. And I
they're
ain't
gonna change some of those writers' minds. They're gonna.
I'm talking about play wise with us. You're right.
I listen to the NFL XM radio a lot, and Cole will tell you this. I do listen to them a lot. They've got a lot of good, well established ex GMs and coaches that are on it, and all of them when they ask about the Panthers. That's one thing they say. They said they love the moves they did on the offensive line. They love that. He said that none of them talk about benching Icky. They said Icky had a slump. He has to improve. If you listen to his coaches, he will improve.
They're fair as hell over there, Pickle. They really are.
They are. They love the moves we made at wide receiver. A lot of them even said that they got a steal for the wide receiver we got, Johnson, because we were going to cut Jackson anyway. They do talk about some of them are concerned about our defense, but I mean, honestly, that's it. Most of them are very fair. They still none of them's willing to say we're going to have 10 wins. Well, no, I lied.
Yeah, I'm not willing to say that.
Charles Davis says we're going to win 9 games. He really believes we're going to win 9.
Woo-wee, Charles. I love you forever. We get 9, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, and I'll give Charles his credit because
I'll take it though, Twine.
He was one of the few reporters last year when everybody was hyping Bryce up in his coaching staff. He was like, no, I'm not buying it. He was like, CJ Stroud is going into the best situation. He was one of the few reporters I heard say that before the season last year.
Right.
So I mean, I'm rocking with that. I'm rocking with that.
Right.
But my thing with this is, I mean, new regime at GM. Man, if Deontay Johnson comes out and balls out, y'all, Pro Bowl, do we pay him?
Yes.
I mean,
absolutely you can.
With the wide receiver,
hold up. It depends upon if he comes out and proves himself to be the guy that we brought him in to be, this number 1 wide receiver that is able to make separations, can be that number 1 safety valve for Bryce, and a real legit number 1 wide receiver. To me, if he does that, I don't want this question to be a question that we're having to answer in the future. So yeah, I'd break him off whatever he's.
I have Deontay Johnson going for 1,300 fucking receiving yards. G.
That's gonna put
him. Baby, I'd sign him if he gets 1,000 yards.
And I think 1,300 is light, and that's just me being honest, man. Old ass Adam Thielen got that shit, and you want to sit here and tell me a young in his prime Deontay Johnson can't?
Thielen is an athlete, bro. He ain't old. Man, 30 is not fucking old.
He's almost 33, ain't he?
Yeah, he about to be 34, bro. He old. But I'm saying, if DJ,
hey, Twan, I know what you mean, G. I understand. I understand, G. I got you.
4 years, he's old. But listen, some of these motherfuckers still got it, man. I mean,
no, absolutely. He's a Pro Bowl wide receiver, and honestly, if you ask Minnesota Viking fans who their top wide receivers are, they're going to name Adam Thielen up there, y'all. So I definitely have respect for Adam Thielen. But we got to give some. And Deontay Johnson, I'm telling y'all, he's going to earn 14. That shit. I promise you. He'll earn it.
Listen, one last
1,400.
If Deontay Johnson does that, bro, that's going to put him in the $28 million to $30 million a year bracket. With the wide receiver market right now, that's going to put him at least at the least 20.
We got the people to figure it out.
Keep him. If he can do it, keep him.
He ain't old. He's only what, 26?
Yeah, he's 26.
How long before?
Yeah, come on now, y'all.
This is a good contract out of his ass.
How long before we got to pay him?
Shit, it's a 1 year.
This is 1 year deal.
This is a 1 year.
I'm saying you load the fuck up on him if he balls out, in my opinion.
Dude, I absolutely,
whatever the fuck you want.
Hey, the only question I got for G Baby is this: now Johnson is known to get in the faces of his quarterbacks in the past, bro. Is Bryce gonna be able to handle that?
Well, it was more.
I don't honestly. From what I've seen, Deontay Johnson loves him some Bryce Young, and Bryce Young loves him some Deontay Johnson.
Brian Burns did last year too, and now he's gonna try to kill his ass.
I understand that, but I don't see the Carolina situation compared to what was going on in Pittsburgh and what he had to go through. I just don't see that kind of toxicity and just turmoil over here in Carolina. So I mean, I'm trying to stay positive, but Bryce Young has played with some dogs at wide receiver. At the wide receiver position at Alabama. So I definitely believe he can handle that kind of pressure. But I don't see Deontay Johnson, especially if Deontay Johnson have 1,400 receiving yards. Oh, he gonna be happy. He gonna be eating. And Deontay Johnson's gonna be Bryce Young's first weapon. And this is my thing. First look. And this is my thing. When you got Deontay Johnson, right? You got a fast ass motherfucker, a country ass nigga like Xavier Legette, and then you have a weapon in Adam Thielen, his slot, his number one target. Like, you're not gonna tell me he can't improve. And this is my opinion. I am a Texas fan. Hook 'em, baby. Jatavion Sanders. Look out for Jatavion Sanders. That dude can fucking ball, y'all. That dude can fucking ball. And I don't, from what I'm hearing, reports, blah, 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 Jatavion Sanders will be the number one tight end going into the season, week 1.
Let's go.
Book it. I promise you. I promise you, Twan. I promise you, G. When the pads come on, when the pads come on, and that 6'4" motherfucker,
hey, but G,
comes onto the field, G.
I'm impressed with him though. That motherfucker look nice, bro.
He is nice. Listen, hold on. It was only a 1A and 1B for the tight end. For like multiple years, it was always Brock Bowers, and then Jatavion fucking Sanders was number 2. It was like that for a few years now, y'all. So in my opinion, if we're not gonna get Brock Bowers, then we got the best tight end in the fucking draft.
Hey, Deontay Johnson ain't gonna have no problems because he's gonna be getting the ball, so he's gonna be straight.
Absolutely,
a lot of screens, and I'm cool with that shit.
Absolutely,
he gonna get the ball, so he ain't gonna have no problems. He gonna be happy. He gonna be feeding.
Well, see, look, can y'all when I say this? I think Bryce's best friend, especially the first part of the season, is a tight end.
Absolutely,
the tight end is gonna fucking help him out the most. Because of his throw radius to begin with. And then that run game that Canales is talking about, that's going to open the receivers up later.
Play action, Twan. That's what I want to see. I would love to see that going with him.
And if Bryce, with his play, I think Bryce is good at play action, especially from Alabama. That's going to open his fucking game up, bro. But his immediate best wide receiver is a tight end, bro.
Yes, and it was even that way in college too, Twan. And this is my thing. Fuck the wide receivers and fuck the tight ends. In my personal opinion, where we got best at was the interior offensive line, man. We got two bullies that are going to be able to push the interior in the middle of that fucking pocket along with Austin Corbett, man. That's going to mean everything for Bryce Young. That's going to mean everything for our fucking run game. And then we got a consistent tackle in Taylor Moton that's always consistent, that doesn't miss any games on the right side. And then you're going to try and tell me Icky, our first round fucking talent at left tackle, ain't going to come back and eat? Icky is pissed off right now. I don't see him coming into the season acting like no bitch, G. He's got a lot to prove.
The run game. That's his
Absolutely. And don't get me started on Jonathan fucking Brooks, dog. Don't get me started on him, G.
If they run that ball, to Icky side. We see him shit on people with the run, bro. That's his game.
Got Damian Lewis and Robert Hunt pushing that pocket with the run game, y'all. Come on now. We definitely more improved.
Oh yeah, Bryce look good when he got a clean pocket now.
I heard you say about Icky. Here's what I think. I think that's why they brought in the depth at swing tackle. I think I don't think this year's coaching staff is going to tolerate what the last did.
Exactly.
If Icky struggles, Icky's going to be benched. I believe that. I believe that entirely. I don't
so.
Tolerating.
But if we run the ball the way they say we're going to run the ball,
but this is my thing. This is my thing. The most important offensive lineman that we have, in my opinion, is Brady Christensen, because Brady Christensen is a Swiss Army knife. He could play left tackle. He could play right tackle. He's fucking training at the fucking center. We've seen him at guard. So Brady Christensen staying healthy is very, very important to the fucking offensive line this season, man.
Brady's gonna play center at some point, G baby. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I fuck with Brady Christensen.
Are you all right, brother?
He's over there spazzing out, having a good time. I've been watching it.
What's going on there?
No, I'm helping my brother look for his vape. My bad.
No, you're all right. You just
my brother lost his vape.
And one thing, shit.
Hey Cody, you gotta let me know where you sitting. I think I'm coming to the first game too. I gotta sit somewhere near you, bro.
Yeah, man, hit me up for sure. Yeah, I'm in the upper bowl,
no lie, the shit was sitting on the table, bro.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Hey, I don't know if you guys heard during free agency, man, when we picked up Robert Hunt, there was a head football coach that came out and said, "Damn, man, that's someone that we should have went and got," and that was Jim Harbaugh. And from what I know from Jim Harbaugh and his offensive line, he loves those big gorilla bullies, man. He knows what he's talking about on the offensive line.
Never click with Tucker.
That's what we need. That's what we need, man.
John Harbaugh and his Chargers played dirty this week, y'all. There's a center. They have a center that a starting center that decided he was just going to retire. He's 33, 34.
Lindsley.
He just wanted to retire.
I mean,
I didn't know that.
He called and told him that he wouldn't be at OTAs because he was going to retire. He's made up his mind. They said, okay. So he gets in his car to drive to the stadium to sign the papers, right? In the process of doing that, the Chargers release him.
Oh, that was terrible.
So just outright cut him.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And I mean,
that's his fault though. You don't do that shit until you get there, bro.
Damn.
I mean,
but he had spent his career there. You know, he thought they got
that's a new regime. Jim Harbaugh don't give a fuck about Lindsey, G.
Oh, he should have known better.
Oh, that's the GM, bro. I mean, is he the GM?
The GM, yeah.
Yeah, that's the GM. You don't tell motherfuckers that shit. You get to that stadium and tell them.
It's still disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
I ain't gonna let you know I'm fucking retiring so you can do that shit.
I mean, there's still certain ways that you handle things.
Yeah.
I know that shit is fucked up.
A little more professionalism, Cody.
Yeah, 100%. Man. Like,
you got to pull a loop, man. You got to do it in the building.
Even if you didn't do it to your own
what's up, bro?
Though, it's like
shit, man, chilling.
You can't have that be the image of.
Oh shit! What's up, Kyle? What's good,
that you do with your players. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Cody, I don't know if y'all covered this yet, but Cody, I believe that the Carolina Panthers, no matter what with Canales, they should not fire this man. He has to have at least 3 years, bro.
You gotta have 3 years.
Multiple years.
Gotta have 3
years. I love Dave Canales.
That cutting out the year shit is stupid now, man.
Hold on. That only
absolutely, Twan. Absolutely.
Depending on what the record is, man. If we go 2 seasons with 2 wins each season,
that's not gonna happen, Cody.
I'm saying it better not.
No, it's not gonna happen, bro.
I'm saying it better fucking not, bro.
It's not gonna happen, G. I'm telling you right now, G.
I'm with you, G, baby,
bro.
No way in hell we go 2 fucking wins again, dog.
Well, good, bro. He best not.
But
hold on.
Ain't no way.
Wait. What are you saying that we should expect in year 1 and 2? Then, if you're saying that it's going to take 3 years, like what is acceptable for y'all? Over
25% growth.
If we have more games,
25%.
If we have games
There we
that
go.
look like, even if we losing, if we
Ain't
have
saying no
games
better.
that look like that Seattle Seahawks game last year, that Green Bay game last year, where we're putting points on the board and we're losing close games, but the offense
You don't let them go for
selling.
that shit. Yeah.
Right.
That's
look.
what it looks like to me. And like
Hey,
I
G
like,
baby, don't. Go
I
ahead,
like
go,
what I
got
seen
you.
in the blueprint, bro. When he was real technical about Bryce, I like, okay, make this read right here. Fix your feet. All right, you held the ball a little too long. I want you to go here, boom. I want it out. And then I see him go over to the receivers. He's like, hey, yeah, you got your feet in, but drag your feet just for confirmation.
Yes.
You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I seen, and what I liked about the blueprint, bro, I saw this dude do more with the receivers and the quarterback in one practice, and I seen Frank Wright do all last year.
Yeah.
Frank old as fuck. He ain't gonna run.
Say
Hey,
what?
but look, hey, G baby, I don't want you to cut my balls off, but listen, the reason why you can't even count this year against Canales is if Bryce doesn't work out, that's not his quarterback. You got to at least let that man get his people in before you fucking fire his ass, bro. That's why you got to have at least 3.
I feel like I think 3 minimum for fucking Dave Canales. To be honest, that's just me, man. I like Dave Canales, man. How can you not like Dan Morgan, bro? This is the most in depth I've ever seen them go into Dan Morgan on that blueprint, man. Showing his accolades, like that shit was just dope as fuck to me, man. Like Dan Morgan was a fucking dog back in the day, G.
I got a trivia question. Hey, Pickle, I know you know what. Trivia question. What coach did we keep the longest in our entire history?
I know the answer.
Rivera or Fox?
John Fox, ain't it?
Ron Rivera.
It's gonna be Ron Rivera.
Ron Rivera.
It's got to be Ron Rivera.
No.
Ron Rivera.
Is it?
Yes.
John Fox.
It's Fox or Rivera.
John Fox was here from 2002 to 2009.
7. Is it
2010? Wasn't
is it a tie?
I'm gonna let Pickle look it up now.
11 to 8.
So 2011 to 2000.
Fox.
It might be Fox. It might be Fox.
I don't think it was Fox.
Fox.
I think it is Fox. I could be wrong.
Final answer.
I think it is Fox.
Cody, why ain't you said the damn answer yet?
It's Fox because
he's Googling it.
18.
He said
Hey,
he's
I'm letting
Googling
y'all. I'm letting y'all fire. I'm letting y'all do your thing.
It was John Fox, man.
Yeah, it's John Fox, man.
I thought it was.
Because by 1 year, right? By 1 year.
About 1 year. Yeah.
Yep.
That's close as hell.
Yep.
Hey, yo, I was.
Hey, Twan, who was the
Who was
shortest
bitter?
coach in franchise
Who was
history?
bitter?
Who was the shortest?
Who kept the job the least amount of time?
I got that answer for you too.
I was watching the 2003 Cardiac Cat thing the other day, man. That shit was dope.
Damn,
How many games did Frank get? Did Frank got what, 3 preseason and 5 off?
Frank got fired before I
Let me
finished
ask
my
you a question.
breakfast.
What? Name me, other than the current head coach and GM, name me another head coach GM combo for the Panthers that got along this well.
Shit, no, you can't do it because they've always hated each
No.
I don't know.
Fox.
Okay, what's the old boy? What's the GM that went to the Giants?
Bean.
Gettleman and Ron.
Gettleman and Ron, bro.
No, man, you're dreaming. Ron hated Gettleman because
So who was the head
Gettleman
coach when we
listened
went
to
the
Ron.
first time? Who was the head coach when we went the first time?
I'd have
Fox.
to say Bean.
Fox.
It was Fox.
John Fox and Marty Herney. And Fox thought as soon as he proved
It
that
might
he
have
could
been
be a
Fox
good head
Herney.
coach.
It
Listen,
might have
as
been,
soon
yeah.
as Fox thought as soon as he could prove that he could be a good head coach, he would get more of a say in the free agents and draft rooms. And no matter what he did, Herney wasn't giving up the draft or the signing of free agents. So, and Jerry Richardson didn't want to do that anyway. That's the reason why John Fox lost interest in the Panthers, is because Jerry Richardson decided he was overpaying his coaches.
Hey, hold on. Let me ask a question real quick. Pickle, what year did you become a fan, G? Panther fan?
In 1993.
Twan, you?
Like around the time when they were talking about the team.
Okay. So y'all are by, and I'm gonna say for myself, in 1995 when it was actually established, I was about 4, so I can't really say it. But by the time it was 2001, I was definitely a fan of Steve Smith and all that. So I'm gonna ask you two right now. I want your guys' Mount Rushmore of Carolina Panthers 1 through 4, starting with 4, and I want Twan. I want you to go first, dude.
Shit, man.
Damn.
That's easy.
I'm glad Twan's going first. you go ahead, man.
Starting with 4, G. Starting with 4.
That shit is hard, man. I'm gonna try. That shit hard though.
That's why we put it on him.
I'm gonna go Steve Smith.
Amen, bro.
Best quarterback ever is Cam. For me, some people like DeLone. For me,
So Cam is number 3. So you got Steve Smith 4, Cam 3.
Nah, my favorite player ever was Cam Newton, but it ain't gonna be on. But also, my Mount Rushmore is okay. So Steve Smith, Cam Newton, Julius Peppers.
Shit, you better not fuck this up.
Bro. It's a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
Not for the Mount Rushmore. It ain't not for mine.
Hurry up, man.
Luke ain't on my Mount Rushmore.
Oh my God, Twan. Twan.
It's the Mount Rushmore. Let him finish so I can.
Okay. Go ahead, Twan.
Now I feel like I'm gonna get killed if I don't sit.
No. Go ahead. No.
Okay.
I want you to be genuine, Twan. I want you to be genuine, G.
Nobody's getting killed. How about that? It's your Mount Rushmore, bro.
Unless you come out here and say Josh Norman, then I'm hanging up.
No.
No, say Brian Burns. We know you want to.
Brian Burns.
Nah, man. I'm gonna go with Beeson.
Ooh, Twan. Okay, hold on. I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at that. People, you know how I feel about my dog. No, Cody, don't do that, Cody. Don't do that, G.
Okay,
hold on,
Twan.
let's talk about it.
Right.
You talking that shit though? Because
You're right. Let's talk about it.
Cody, hold on, G. Hold on, Cody. John Beeson was Luke Kuechly. Was Luke Kuechly before Luke Kuechly, G? I promise you, bro. I promise you was, G.
No, not on his best day is Beast.
You must be crazy, Cody. You must be nuts. You gotta go look at some damn Beeson highlights.
Bro, I know Beeson was good, but he was not Luke Kuechly, bro.
No, he wasn't.
Yo, John Beeson. Y'all are tripping. Y'all lost your mind, bro.
Dan Morgan was
he was
Mike's not working, or I'm not.
He wasn't as quick.
Yeah,
though.
but
He
like
had
Pickle
shorter
said,
steps.
listen, it's my
He was
top 4.
shorter.
That's Pickle.
Yeah, let him do it.
That was the only thing I think.
Hey, that shit's fire though, Twan. I ain't gonna hate on it. To be honest, dog.
I ain't got a top 5. I have a top 5 because I can't decide the
No,
last.
you gotta do 4.
Nah, Pickle. It's Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, Pickle.
All right, I get cry damn babies anyway. I'll take a guy I was gonna put on there off just to piss off everybody.
All right. You gotta do 4.
My top guy.
That's hard, bro.
My very top guy is the guy because I believe in the trenches is Jordan Gross.
Ooh.
See,
that's
nobody knew what to say about that. Julius Peppers, they came at the same time.
Yep.
Steve Smith.
Wow.
And Luke Kuechly.
Yes, sir.
Yo, let me get in on this.
I like
man.
that top 4. I like that.
Pickle, I need you to repeat that one more time, G. I gotta.
Jordan Gross.
That was fire.
Julius Peppers. Steve Smith. and Luke Kuechly.
Bro, that means you left fucking Cam Newton off the list, G.
That's the fire top four. That's
Because
his
he
top
was
four, though.
Fifth, and the reason why y'all won't let me put a fifth one up there.
Hey, yo, let me get in on this.
That's the rule.
Hey, Trigger, go, G.
That's his top four.
All right.
That's his top four, though.
Good.
Check this out.
Yeah.
I got to get y'all.
That shit hard, man. If you only name
It
motherfuckers
is.
from 2000s, then y'all
It
tripping.
is. I mean, a lot of y'all will only go to Cam for the Cam side.
Don't
to
just
Cam
be picking
now. And
motherfuckers
that's
from your generation.
all you know. But when you're talking about somebody like me and Twan, we watched this team from the get go. Fuck
Yeah.
y'all.
Fire, bro.
All right, so look, check this out.
And my coach is Fox.
Let me let Trent go. Go ahead, Trent.
Right.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm born in '94, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just got started.
I remember that.
Yeah, I just turned 30 last month.
I'd been married in '94. I'd been married about 2 years.
Man, look, I just hit 30 last month. I am the first generation that was born a Panther fan. I have baby pictures in Panther gear.
Yep.
I
was born in '91, dog. I feel you on that.
Let's go.
My mom got a picture of me. I'm 4 years old. Bianca Batuga is putting his helmet on me at training camp.
Damn.
So all I know is the Panthers.
If I may say real quick, I respect your parents because there's a lot of parents who insisted their kids cheer for their team and they wouldn't allow their kids to pick their own team. But
no, we're all Panthers, bro.
But people, guess what though? Most
from
Panthers,
my grandma to my
most
mom,
older
we're
Panthers
all
fans, their kids are not going to be Panthers fans though.
Mine will, I guarantee.
Oh, mine
you
will.
He
That's
don't have a choice.
he already is.
Mine already is. He don't have a choice
Because these kids now like winners.
Yeah. My girl was a Patriot fan. I said, if you want to go on in this relationship, it's Panthers or we're done. That's how we rocking this. That's how we rocking this family. That's so, but the Mount Rushmore is gonna be
goals right there.
The Mount Rushmore is gonna be. I got two. I got the best Panthers of all time, and then I got my Mount Rushmore. There is no Mount Rushmore of the Panthers if you don't have Steve Smith, Luke Kuechly, Julius Peppers, and Cam Newton.
That's my Mount Rushmore.
That's the Carolina Panther Mount Rushmore. Now,
Y'all fucking up one thing badly.
My personal Mount Rushmore is Cam Newton, Steve Smith, Stephen Davis. We're from the same neighborhood.
There you go. I was going to
we're from the same neighborhood. We're from the same high school. And
maybe
I'm gonna always rock with my hometown guys. Josh Norman. He's the only All-Pro cornerback we've
he
ever
put
had.
J-No in his for real.
Yes. He's the only All-Pro.
Hey, that's his four.
He's
the question was your four though, so I can't.
Only All-Pro corner we've ever had. I played DB. I watched his film. We ran the 3-4. We played zone a lot. I studied a lot from Josh Norman, and our high schools are rivals. So yeah, I got two local guys on my Mount Rushmore.
Exactly, Pickle. When you make it four,
no, you're right. If you make it four, you have to limit to four. A lot of folks in this chat are putting 5, 6 in there. No, four, only four, only four. Now, the one thing I have to say though is, in my opinion, the best corner that's ever played for
Chris Gamble
was Chris Gamble.
Yeah.
But
I was just going to ask Trigger a question too.
I want to be respectful because if you weren't old enough to see him play and understand,
no, Trigger was old enough. Trigger was old enough to see.
Man,
Chris Gamble.
I got Ricky Manning Jr.
I'm impressed that G Baby knew who Gamble was.
Yeah, Chris Gamble, dog. That was my dog.
Towel, bro.
I'm disappointed in all y'all. I have not heard one person say Sam
negative
Mills.
about Chris Gamble.
The
biggest negative about Chris Gamble was also his biggest positive. That dude hated to be physical, but he damn sure covered good enough so he won't have to be that physical.
Yes,
he's also all-time interception leader, right?
Let me get yours, Cody. Stop bullshitting.
All-time interception leader.
Yep.
Hey, I ain't got no problem telling you mine.
He was.
I ain't got no problem telling you mine.
Hey, Trigger,
going after you. What you got?
Hold on, Cody. Trigger.
I'm gonna let everybody else go.
Yo, what's up, G Baby? Hey, I got one more thing. It hurts me to put Julius Peppers on my all-time Mount Rushmore because as a kid, this motherfucker would never sign autographs, bro. I chased this nigga all the way to the locker room.
And it ain't got shit.
Right.
You talking about on the field, bro?
Yeah.
I've heard that from a
You
lot
wasn't by yourself.
He hated high sign autograph.
Yeah, he hated signing autographs. Steve Smith.
Hey, look, everybody got to throw your coach in there too.
I got a big ass Julius Peppers poster with a Steve Smith autograph because one day Steve Smith sat out to practice by himself for like an hour and a half, and he signed every autograph out there. And I was like in 4th grade, and he became my favorite player then, and he will always be my favorite player. So my Julius Peppers limited edition poster got a big ass Steve Smith autograph on it, and Peppers would not sign it. And that shit always stuck.
Yeah, I got a quick question I want to ask everybody. During the 2003, when the Panthers actually won the NFC Championship and we knew we were going to the Super Bowl. No, it wasn't that one. It was before that. We were at home that day that happened. Okay, so it wasn't it wasn't the championship, but we were going to that. One player on the Panthers insisted on all the players running the inside around the entire stadium to shake and pat the hands of the fans. Who was that player?
Dan Morgan.
Cam.
Nope.
No.
Oh no! Way back. It was
way back.
This was way before
Cam.
Cam.
The first time
Who was
we won
it?
the Super Bowl.
Oh shit!
John Casey. John Casey, because he had been part of the when they made the playoffs the first time, and he thought that would be the best thing to do to thank the fans. So all the players and coaches are running around tapping all the players' hands.
Hey, let me ask Trigger something real quick. I ask, so Trigger, you're taking Josh Norman over Chris Gamble, right?
No, hell no. He's just my favorite. He's on my list, man. I got some hometown heroes. Dude,
okay, now let me ask you. Let me ask you one more question, G. Let me ask you one more question, G. Give me your top 2 safeties to ever play for.
The top 4s first, man. Let Cody go.
I know, but hold on. I just let me ask him his top 2 safeties real quick. All time.
Let me get my fucking top 4 in too, bro.
Yeah, Al DeStelio's in here too, man.
Mike Minter for sure.
Mike Mitchell
and Coleman.
Mike Minter.
Oh, Mike Minter. Okay, Mike Minter and
Mike Minter and Coleman.
Yeah. Okay.
Those are the top 2 right there.
And Mike Mitchell.
Let me get Al DeStelio in on, and then I got D Money in the background too. Al DeStelio, what's up, dude?
Let's go, Al.
Yo, Al, you're breaking up so bad, brother. Al, hey, you're breaking. Yeah, try and come back in and out, bro.
Damn, Al. Hey, man, I can tell you right now, mine 1 through 4 is easy. It's Cam Newton, it's Steve Smith, it's Luke Kuechly, and then I got to put Julius Peppers up there, bro, as number 4.
Same, bro.
That's just me. That's my 1 through 4, man. I mean, when I tell you Cam Newton, bro, that motherfucker brought me hope, man. Like
I was excited.
Let's get some more people in. Sean.
Yeah, I don't call him Cam. That's Ace Boogie, bro.
Ace Boogie.
No, the same as G Babies right there. That's mine.
So, Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly, Julius Peppers, and Steve Smith.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And no, Steve Smith first.
Cody, I got the same thing except +1, -1.
All right,
yeah, let me hear you, Cole. What you've been real hesitant, G.
He's on the list. Kuechly's on the list.
Okay,
then I'm going Steve Smith's on the list. Sam Mills has to be on this Mount Rushmore for me.
Nah,
I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah. How the fuck are we doing this without Sam Mills in the conversation about hardly any of y'all?
He came up with the mantra. It ain't because of what he did on the field, bro.
Bull fucking shit. We didn't do nothing on the field. Did you watch the Dallas game back in the day when we made that run? He was out there killing people.
He didn't always play for the Saints too.
Got me all fucked up. All right, who did I say? I said Kuechly, Steve.
How long did Sam Mills play for the Panthers?
It wasn't that long. Was it 3 years?
Don't matter because it's his list.
I know it was 2 years.
No, you can't put a guy who ain't played but 2 years
It's his list, Pickle. Pickle, it's his list, brother.
How many years did he coach?
All right. Now, Pickle killed my shit. I really can't. If it's 2 years,
No, it's
I
his
can't.
list. It's your list.
I thought it was 3. If it was 3, I could have made a better argument, but 2 is really not enough.
It's your list, bro.
It is my list. All right, so I'm gonna start over.
He coached Dan Morgan to the 2003 Super Bowl. Cole.
Somebody's with me. Diesel. Diesel is with me on that shit.
2003, he coached Dan Morgan to the Super Bowl, who is now GM of this team. If y'all want to shit all over Sam Mills on this podcast, you're welcome to. But I say you're ashamed to be a Panthers fan and to be a part of the longest running Panthers podcast. To put down the name of Sam Mills and the idea of keep pounding that Dan Morgan, our current GM, understands. You guys should shame yourself.
For shame, we say.
To be on
He
my
wasn't
Panthers,
on my
to
top
be on
four.
my Panthers, Mount
He wasn't
Rushmore,
on my
you
top
Great
draft
slogan.
podcast.
I'm sorry, bro. I love Sam Mills.
Because
I started some shit.
Because guess who I got before Sam Mills, man?
bro.
I mean,
Who'd you got before
Davis,
Sam?
bro.
I absolutely adore him.
I was considering putting Thomas Davis on mine. I could have went damn near straight linebackers with
We
my
should
shit
have
if I
went
wanted
any
to.
direction.
And are y'all ready?
It is hard. 4 is hard.
It's
Hey,
hard
let
to
me
limit
get
yourself.
Kyle.
Who was Cody?
Y'all sleeping on my boy John Beeson,
It's
dog.
hard.
Look,
Beast
let me
is
get
an animal.
Kyle in. Let me get Kyle's top 4.
All right. Mine's,
Yeah,
mine's,
Absolutely.
I'll let
Yeah,
it rip.
Kyle.
mine's
I'm
simple.
intrigued.
I got
I'm
Kuechly,
intrigued.
Kuechly, Peppers, Mills, and Steve Smith.
Okay.
All right.
That's nice. That's a nice score.
That's a good ass list. Who has not yet given the D's? Give me your list, brother.
No, we're not allowed to have Sam Mills on our list. So
Yes, we are.
I can't give my list.
You can give your list, and
you
Sam
tried.
Mills on there.
Here,
So do the other 3. You still got 3 players left.
It's your list, brother.
That's fine. I'll go Sam Mills number 1 just because of the mantra of keep
Yeah.
counting. And the fact, like I said,
Of
that
course.
Dan Morgan's our GM. And Sam Mills coached
You're
Dan
right.
Morgan to that Super Bowl in 2003, and where he set the record of 25 tackles. And I'll keep saying it. I don't care. Every Friday, I'll keep saying it. That's the GM of the Carolina Panthers, the guy that holds a record with 25 tackles in the Super Bowl. And Sam Mills established his mantra of keep pounding while he battled cancer.
There
And
you go,
eventually
buddy.
died with Dan Morgan right there by his side. So I'm going to say
Amen.
Sam Mills is number 1 overall for the Carolina Panthers on my Mount Rushmore.
That's the
Number
greatest
2,
movie, though. That's the greatest movie.
I'm going to go Carolina. I'm going to go.
Let's go.
I'm going to go Brad Hoover because I like Brad Hoover, and I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. And I thought
Talking
he
about
was
Brad
awesome.
Hoover, the fullback? The fullback?
He made the team every
That
single
motherfucker
year.
was a beast, though.
He was. He
No,
was.
sucked. He never even got 1,000 yards, but
Hey,
he was
it's
my
his-
favorite
it-
player. So
it's
I'm going
his.
to put him second on my Mount Rushmore. And then we'll go Julius Peppers. He gets inducted to the Hall of Fame this year. Julius Peppers is number 2 overall, I believe, draft pick for the Carolina Panthers. We should stand on that. We should expect our high draft picks to perform well. in
Only Hall of
games.
Famer.
Yeah, and he's a Hall of Famer. And we want to see, and he played for the Tar Heels. And I'm not a Tar Heels fan,
Yep,
but the
that's
fact
no
that he
close
played for
Alabama.
the Tar Heels
I am.
makes him even cooler.
Man.
I mean,
Like a local town guy, just like Icky. We should believe in Icky too, but we don't believe in Icky the way that the other teams believe in their hometown guys. But I wish we did. And then last, I'm gonna go Steve Smith, just because of all the things that Steve Smith did on the field. Like, I feel like Steve Smith made bad teams good with Jake Delhomme. I love Jake Delhomme. He's a great quarterback, but Steve Smith simply made him better. And I wish the Carolina Panthers in 2024 have a receiver in a Deontay Johnson that makes a quarterback like Bryce Young better. And that's my top. That's my Mount Rushmore. Thank you, Steve.
If your Mount Rushmore doesn't have Cam Newton on it, then you have a big red flag on your Panther card. That's for everybody.
Cam's got to be on mine. He does.
So, all
That is
right,
right.
are
Don't
y'all
have too many
ready?
peppers in it. It's a red
Are
flag.
y'all ready for mine? Y'all ready for
Let's
for
go,
mine?
Cody. Like,
Wait, no,
no Ray Caruth, Cody, for God's
No,
sake.
hell no. Before we do, hey man, let me get D Money back in on this.
D-Money?
you ready? D Money, you ready?
Yo,
Give me
I'm
your Mount
impressed with
Rushmore, D.
the different lists, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, man.
So
I'm hearing
for
a lot
my
of names I
four,
haven't heard in a long time.
Hell yeah.
Man, I've
There's
done
no
whole
wrong
shows on this shit.
answers, man. There's no
Go
wrong
ahead, D.
answers.
Go ahead,
There really
D-Wayne.
isn't that many wrong
Give me
answers.
your Mount Rushmore, bro.
all right, my Mount Rushmore, I sit with at number 4, and it's just personally for me because for that little stretch, I loved it. Eric Davis, when he came to the Carolina Panthers, I loved that stretch he had there. 3, I gotta go with my man Smitty. I'm a little guy. Smitty was a little guy. I'm always gonna love the little guy that got that scrappy do complex.
Yeah.
2, I give it to Cam. Just what he did for the whole franchise period. And then 1, I'm with these. Our whole mantra, Sam Mills.
Yes, sir.
Everything that we were successful with, they was yelling, keep pounding. That was the personification of the team. That's been really, truly the only identity we really had. Sam Mills gets it by default, in my opinion. But that's
Yes,
just
sir.
my list.
I'm glad I won't by myself. Thank you, D's. Thank you, D.
No, that's a good ass list. All right, I'm gonna give y'all my personal Mount Rushmore.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. What is it, Cody?
Now again, this is mine personally. Number 1 and number 2 is simple as night and day, baby. That's Cam Newton
Yes,
and
sir.
Luke Kuechly.
And Luke
Number 1
Kuechly.
and number 2.
Yep.
Now my next 2 are definitely the most controversial. Again, this is my
Not
list.
you,
right?
Cody. Not you, for God's sake.
Number 3, I'm going Thomas Davis.
Okay.
Putting Thomas Davis on this. Man, Thomas Davis helped implement some of the best defensive leadership that Carolina Panthers have ever had in their entire history, bro. And number 4, bro. Let's hear it for third leg Greg, baby.
Third leg.
Greg Olsen, number 88. Cam Newton's primary receiving weapon. Majority of his time here, bro. Those years are not nowhere near as fun if we don't have G-Reg bringing them in, bro.
G-Reg with the third leg.
Cody, who was number? Hold on. Hold on, Cody.
With that at all.
I know.
Hold on. Whoa. I know you didn't leave C. Smith off the list, dog.
Bro, y'all wanted my personal list.
Hey, but look, check this out. Did anybody consider Christian McCaffrey?
No.
He did come in and
He was on people's list though.
No.
On whose list?
Dude, he was
time this shit come up.
Hold on, Twan. Who was on Christian? Who had Christian on?
Gotta be a young fan, G, baby. Gotta be.
I've done a show with the Mount Rushmore. I've done a show with all defensive team. I've done a show with all offensive team. Christian McCaffrey's name came up all the fucking time, bro.
They need their ass kicked.
I mean, I don't know, man. If he was a part of some of the better teams in Panther history, I would say no doubt. But
we could have said
I understand, but I'm saying because
nobody would. I wouldn't have blinked to that.
And you know who else? Hey, you know what? You know this? You know who else deserved a mention? Jay Stu. Jay Stu definitely deserved.
What about Kevin Green though?
Yes, I thought about that twice.
Ryan Khalil. Ryan Khalil.
You gotta look. As much as I don't want to do it, you
you're
gotta,
muffled again. Trigger.
You gotta put Jake Delhomme in there, man.
Nobody. Hey, here's a name y'all might not agree with. How about Michael Tolbert?
Yeah, Mike Tolbert. Yeah, exactly.
Got to.
Oh, what about Mike Rucker?
Yeah, exactly.
Steven Davis.
I loved Steven Davis, boy. Good God Almighty.
Hey, real quick, we have Michael. We have Michael Weidrich in the building. Michael, what's up, brother? Give me your personal top 4 Panthers Mount Rushmore, bro.
Let's go.
Hey, I can't hear you, brother. Yeah, your microphone's not working.
Hey, Twan, if you're going to mention Mike Rucker, you better mention Chris Jenkins, brother.
Yeah,
For real.
What about
That's all I gotta say.
You got to mention
what about
KK Short.
KK?
At KK Short as well.
Yeah.
And say,
Yeah.
KK, Star Latulale. The fuck? Star Latulale.
You gotta put Moose in there too, bro.
Yes, you got to put Moose in there above a lot of
Wesley
fucking
Walls,
people.
Greg in there. If you put Olsen in there, you got to put Wesley Walls.
Moose is borderline being on the whole motherfucking 4 or 5.
I got a trivia question for y'all. Nobody
Wait,
can get
hold
this shit.
on. Pause that. Hold that thought, Twan. Al the Settler, do I have you, bro?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up, dude? Give me your Mount Rushmore, bro. Panthers Mount
Yeah,
Rushmore.
bro. It's Greg, Smitty, Jordan Gross, and it's Cam.
Damn, all right. Say that list one more time. Say that list one more time, Al.
Yeah, Greg, Smitty, Jordan Gross, and Cam.
He said Greg, Smitty, Jordan Gross,
and Cam.
Yep.
So y'all are you guys are gonna try and tell me that you're taking Jordan Gross over Ryan Khalil?
It's their top 4 though, man. It's their top.
Yes. I'll explain why, G baby. Jordan Gross played the premier left tackle.
Yep.
When Jordan Gross
was
was an all-pro left tackle when Ryan Khalil came here.
And you got to realize,
and when Jordan Gross left, the spot is still void.
Hey, y'all got to also
When
remember this.
Ryan Khalil left, they plugged it.
Y'all got to also remember this.
Okay.
If there's no Jordan
That's my
Gross
take.
in Carolina, there's no Steve Smith in Carolina.
Let me.
If you know, you know.
That is facts. They both went to Utah.
Hey, Pickle, don't answer this question, Pickle.
Wow.
Who is the greatest player that played for the Carolina Panthers on defense besides Julius Peppers, but he only played for 1 year?
Say that again, Twan.
Who is going to go down as one of the greatest players of defense in the entire NFL with the Panthers? But other than Julius Peppers, who played on defense,
I know.
go down.
I know. Y'all don't.
And he had a nickname to him, bro.
Is it the Kraken?
Played 1 year.
No. The minister of defense,
Reggie
fucking White. He did play for the Carolina Panthers, dog.
That's crazy.
He did. He did. That's right, G. I forgot about that, bro.
He was old, but he still played good.
Exactly, bro.
That's right, bro.
He was giving sermons on Sunday mornings and beating the shit out of people later on that afternoon.
That dude would stank you, and while you was down, he'd say, "I love you, brother."
Praise the Lord.
Kevin Green was old. Kevin Green was old, but he was still putting in that work though too. Also.
Oh yeah.
Hey, all right, I got to get back in here on this one more time.
Yeah, go ahead, Trick, and then we'll get someone else in. Go ahead, Trick.
Oh damn!
Can't hear him.
Hey, your audio went out. If you're saying something, man.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, now we can.
All right. If y'all left Steve Smith and Cam Newton off your list, red flag. And the fact that nobody mentioned D'Angelo Williams, the guy that made it okay for everybody to wear pink in the NFL, a trend that started
If you're gonna say him, you gotta say Jonathan Stewart because they was
Hey,
smashing.
but you know what that is? You know what that is, Trick? A lot of people still got beef with D'Angelo.
And I'm one of them. That's for damn sure.
I didn't have beef with him. I thought what he did was right, man.
But I'm just saying, D'Angelo, after he left, man, he was really talking wild about the Panthers and his teammates. So I feel like if you're just judging the play alone, yeah, you have to say D'Angelo. Him and Jay Stu, that was thunder and lightning, man.
Dude, D'Angelo Williams was so fucking nasty, y'all. Back in 08 and 09, Jonathan Stewart and fucking D'Angelo Williams, double trouble, dog.
And
that shit was so electrifying, bro.
And I'm gonna also throw in nobody for all these running backs to be mentioned. Nobody has ever rushed for more yards in a season than Stephen Davis has.
Stephen Davis is on my list, damn near.
That nobody.
So let's go. Let's talk about talent wise. You guys are taking Stephen Davis over a Christian McCaffrey over D'Angelo Williams.
But
because Panthers relevancy history, yes, but maybe not as a
but let's understand. Let's understand. There was a different style of play back then. Back then, Steven Davis could run over your ass, and there's nothing you do to stop him.
Nope.
He was keep pounding.
But
that's what he started.
Yeah, and Cam or shit. Back then, they didn't throw to the running backs as much as they did under.
Not even close.
So there's a generational difference there of the two style running backs.
I'm finna have to differ.
Roger Craig had 1,000 and 1,000.
Hey, let me
1,000 and 1,000.
Yeah.
Like there's.
Hey, hold on. Let me. If Trig's about to jump out of here, let me let him get his final words.
Final words.
Yeah, appreciate you, Trig. Yeah, let me. What are your final thoughts for the free for all, brother?
Love this free for all, man. But final words, man. I actually watched the 2003 Cardiac Cat special that's on YouTube the other day, and it reminded me a lot of this year. We were 7-9 the year before. We were a 1-win team. Then we were 7-9, and a referee pulled John Fox to the side. He was like, "Hey, yo," he was like, "Man, y'all look like a different team." He said, "Yeah, man, we took care of the defense last year, but this year we had to fix the offense. We started on the offensive line." Reminds me a lot of this year. And y'all know we went all the way to the Super Bowl that year. Steve Davis had over 1,400 yards. Steve Smith and Moose became that dynamic duo wide receiver. And Jake Delhomme came off the bench and just was cooking as a true game manager. So I think Twan said it earlier, bro. He said, we coming. And we are, bro. We got like one more year. I don't think this year going to be it, but we going to get some stuff in line this year. But we coming, man. I love the free for all.
That weight, bro.
Yeah, I love the free for all. I love the C3 fam.
Appreciate you, bro.
Y'all keep pounding, man. Enjoy y'all weekend.
Oh, yeah, enjoy your
Have
weekend,
a great
bro.
weekend, nigga.
Let's
We look
go,
forward
bro.
to seeing you next Friday, brother.
For sure.
Appreciate you, man. Keep pounding. All right, I'm gonna bring back in my man Michael Wydrick. Michael, what's up, dude?
What's up, guys?
What's
up,
Michael? Doing good, man. Hey, give me your own personal Panthers Mount Rushmore, Michael.
Oh man, this is gonna be easy. Cam Newton's number 1, Steve Smith, Julius Peppers, and Chris Gamble.
Oh, okay, that's a good one, Chris
Oh,
Campbell.
damn,
Can't go wrong. And also, you know what this is too? A lot of it is like, when did the Panthers like really come into your life? When did
It's an age thing, Cody.
Yeah,
It really is.
when does the nostalgia
There's
factor?
no really wrong answer.
Yeah, there
No.
really isn't. And it's like, when does the nostalgia factor kind of kick in to do the most? Because again, I love Steve Smith, but you know, when I became a fan, Steve was only here for about a year or two after I became a fan, and then Gettleman fucking sent him packing. Love Steve Smith, but my favorite years involved Thomas Davis and Greg Olsen and Luke Kuechly and Cam Newton. So I understand how whenever your formative years as a Panther fans were, that's kind of how you base your Mount Rushmore, right? Now, if you're just telling me, or you're asking me rather, who is the best players in Panthers history, then yeah, it's not going to be the same list. I'd have to include Smitty. I'd have to include Pep. So those are my 4 all-time Panthers, just all-time, right? Julius Peppers, Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly, right? Steve Smith.
Right.
But my own personal favorite, yeah, that dictates when you became a fan and the memories that formed your Panther fandom.
Right.
That's what it is for me, man.
Amen, brother.
That's real shit.
All right, go ahead, Michael.
Okay, there's a little fun fact I forgot to mention. So, back when I was like, I'd say maybe like 11 or 12 years old, my first ever Panthers jersey was a Steve Smith jersey. I kid you not.
Yep.
Nice.
That's when I started my whole Panthers jersey collection.
That's a good
It started from that area.
I got another one. I got another thing that people probably don't know. Most people in Panthers history thinks Musa Muhammad was born and raised Muslim. but he's not.
No, he
He's a
wasn't.
Christian.
No, no.
His dad was Muslim,
Yeah, he
and that's
was.
how he got
Yeah.
that name.
He's one of my favorites
I
in
heard
team
his
history,
podcast.
Twan, for
I heard him on a
sure.
podcast.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
from
another
that
name.
era.
Yeah, that's another name I thought I'd hear more of in this personal.
Yeah, it was
Mount
a really
Rushmore's
interesting
movies.
Hey,
podcast he
Pickle.
was on.
I got a question for Pickle. Pickle, who was your greatest defensive player ever, though? Any team?
Julius
Ooh,
Peppers.
all time.
You still going Julius Peppers? Okay. I'm talking about any team in NFL.
Yeah, I still would go with Peppers because I've seen Pepper. Julius Peppers should have been better than he was.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I say that is because under John Fox, Julius Peppers wasn't allowed to play linebacker.
Right.
He did on occasion because he would wave off the defense. There was times the defense would. It wasn't like it is now. Back then, the defense could send out 3 wide set on a rush, and if you didn't have the nickel, you either wasted a timeout or wouldn't be able to replace your players. Those rules changed as life in the NFL grew. Back in those days, you either put a safety out there or you put another linebacker. And I can't tell you how many times Julius Peppers waved Fox off, telling him don't call the timeout. And Peppers would smack, generally it was Buckner or Jenkins on the thigh, let them know he was going out, and he would drop into coverages, and they would automatically go into 3-man front. And Peppers would go out there and run one-on-one against the wide receiver.
So my favorite defensive player of all times is Brian Dawkins from the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at it.
That motherfucker was that motherfucker was Steve Smith on defense.
Right.
And that dude of that stature used to put a lot of motherfuckers to sleep on the field. If y'all ain't seen him, go look up. He used to put motherfuckers to sleep. And one time he put somebody to sleep in the playoffs, knocked his ass out clean, and got over him and said, "Thank you, Jesus, hallelujah," on the field. Bro, I'd have been like, "Get this motherfucker away from me, man."
Yeah.
You taking Brian Dawkins over Troy Polamalu and Ed Reed?
Brian Dawkins, bro.
Over Troy Polamalu and Ed Reed?
Dogs, when you talk dogs, Brian Dawkins was a fucking pit bull, bro.
But Twan, that was back when you were allowed to knock somebody out.
He could not play right now.
I want to say Ronnie Lott.
And reality now he probably wouldn't be playing in the NFL.
Pickle, tell him about
on 1%.
Tell him about Ronnie Lott, Pickle. Ronnie Lott used to kill motherfuckers that came across the middle.
I love watching Lott videos.
That people used to hate Ronnie Lott.
You can't even play football the way he played back then, bro. It would not be allowed.
That's what I'm saying. And a lot of them older players that people put in these halls of fames, half of them in today's NFL couldn't play. But
hell no,
a lot of your stars today couldn't play back then.
Not the way.
I mean, you talk about Tyreek Hill. They would Tyreek could go over that middle like that, and they would a couple hits like Brian Dawkins, he wouldn't get his ass up. He'd be crying on the sideline, crying in the field.
Yeah.
Tom Brady might have played 4 seasons if the rules from
oh god, they'd have bent Brady back.
And I'll name a Panther who was destined to be a superstar, but the NFL changed the rules and it pretty much ended his career. Ricky Manning Jr.
Ricky Manning Jr.
He was destined to be a star, and Tom Brady and Peyton Manning and the rest of them cried, so they
would have got fucked up back then.
They changed rules.
Y'all saw what happened to Joe Theismann when and that was
Lawrence Taylor.
That was Lawrence Taylor, bro. He broke that man's shit. He broke his leg and still got over him and like, fuck you, blah blah blah.
Yep.
That's just brutal.
No, dude. He did not. That's not what he was saying. You talking about Lawrence Taylor? He was like, no. Come here.
Oh no! When he realized what happened, he was telling him to come on the field. Yeah, you're right.
No.
Yeah. But Joe Theismann had that one arm bar across his helmet. I was looking silly as hell out there with that shit.
I mean, I but going back to Lawrence Taylor, he's my greatest player of all time.
He just couldn't leave the fucking drugs alone, bro.
Man, if he did, good God.
Oh, damn. I didn't know about that, bro. Damn.
It was.
How you not know about that? You looked at that.
Was on all the drugs.
but it was like people talk about the steel curtain, and they get all hyped up about that steel curtain. But if you go back and look, if you look into it, half the people were drunk on dope. And today's NFL, they none of them. They would the Steelers would have to avoid playoff the entire game because the entire defense
You're right, dude. Yeah.
So I mean, but hey, it goes right back with Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth played most of his games drunker than hell.
Babe Ruth. Yeah.
White Chocolate Espresso said. White Chocolate said that Ray Lewis was the greatest linebacker. So I might have to agree with that.
Ray was not on shit, bro. Ray wasn't on nothing.
I don't
know.
Nope.
I don't.
You can't tell me no different.
Ray was putting motherfuckers to sleep, bro.
No, but Ray didn't need to be on anybody. He I shouldn't say this.
Nah, he was already doing motherfuckers.
Ray Lewis got away with murder. We'll put that right out.
I just want to say this about steroids. Realize that for the past 30 years,
nobody, bro.
For the past 30 years,
said, "No, I want to say it." I said it for you, shit.
For the past 30 years, all the best athletes in every sport have access to the best designer steroid drugs that they don't even test for, bro. Do you think these athletes don't have to connect? I guarantee you some of y'all favorite players was out here juiced up. And I'm here to tell you, I don't give a damn. I hope they all
let them all have at it.
Every fucking steroid.
Man, the only thing they was legally supposed to be on was Toradol, bro. Shit, I had to take some of that shit once, bro.
Yo.
That's the only thing that they legally allowed them to take.
Yeah, but,
shout out to the Bears fans in the chat. I agree with that one. I agree with Ross the Bear. I do agree with that.
You go watch. Brian Urlacher was better than Ray Lewis?
No.
That ain't what he
Go
said.
look up that Ravens defense that won the Super Bowl.
Absolutely not.
Go look up the stats for that Ravens defense that won the Super Bowl. That shit was ridiculous.
He won't better than Ray Lewis.
Don't care.
Hell no. Not in my opinion, he was.
Ray Lewis was him, bro. Ray Lewis.
Oh,
he was putting
absolutely.
motherfuckers to sleep.
Hey, anybody saying negative about Ray Lewis didn't watch him play. That dude.
Right.
Oh, do y'all remember? Hey, do y'all remember the times? The times that him and Jerome Bettis were getting his head on.
I love Jerome Bettis.
Those were Cody.
It was like two 18-wheelers colliding one-on-one right
here.
Yo, Jerome Bettis he was like an overweight dude with asthma and still fucking ran the ball down your face.
I know, but let me
I love it.
He couldn't catch it though.
You're right?
The only motherfucker
I love that dude.
He wouldn't mind
Bus.
tackling Bettis.
That's why they called him the bus.
He was the only dude that would lay the boom on Jerome Bettis.
They ain't call him a car. He was the whole bus.
Shout out to all them players of that generation. They gave it all on the field.
I love that
their
shit.
Career was done. Most of them couldn't walk. They could not walk.
That's how the shit. That's what I grew up.
Look, after games, we used to call each other on the phones, like, man, damn, just see him knock this dude out.
Yep.
They did it on ESPN, remember?
It was a regular occurrence for that truck to come out there and get people.
On Monday Night Football, they used to have a segment called "You Got Jacked Up" and show guys getting knocked the fuck out.
We have a dude in the chat who says Brian Urlacher was better than Ray Lewis.
Nah, Brian Urlacher, he was second. He was second during that era, I would say.
Mike Singletary is a better argument.
I'll be honest with you. I think
I would say that
better than Brian Urlacher.
Me too.
I think Kuechly was better
than Brian Urlacher.
Dick Butkus is better than Ray Lewis.
He has a better name.
That's just hilarious.
It's the best name ever, man.
Eddie says Walter Payton.
Greatest.
He had like the.
Oh, wait a minute, Kevin. Who was your Mount Rushmore, bro? Who was your personal Mount Panther?
Is Julius Peppers, Luke Kuechly, Cam Newton, Steve Smith.
Yep, that's yours, Cody.
I mean,
Hey, greatest running back ever.
For Carolina?
No, the whole league.
Oh, shit. Barry Sanders.
I'm going with Sweetness, bro.
I was about to say Sweetness.
I mean, yeah,
with you,
that's
bro.
definitely one.
I'm going with Jerry Carroll, bro. With Jerry Carroll, Walter Payton, bro.
He's the leading receiver for the Bears all time.
Really?
Hey, here's
Yeah.
another.
Did not know that.
Hey, I don't know if he's gonna get the all-time talk.
It's like over 5,000 yards.
I know, fucking. When I was first started watching ball, Adrian Peterson was unstoppable.
Yeah, I remember going.
Games and shit.
Bro, in elementary school, everyone had an Emmitt Smith jersey. In elementary school, everyone had an Emmitt Smith jersey.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He is the
say
all-time
him,
leading
but
rusher, right? Still?
I just didn't want to speak of a Cowboy.
Romanowski was too, bro.
But
Romanowski, Zach Thomas, they were all linebackers.
I forgot about Romanowski, bro.
Dude spit in people's
That
mouths.
motherfucker
and shit.
spit on motherfuckers.
He's an animal. What about like Jack Ham and people like that?
see,
like,
see
old as hell?
Romanowski was a dirty son of a bitch.
That motherfucker was
Yeah, he
crazy.
was.
He was dirty.
He admitted it.
I mean,
Yeah, I did a lot of
day and
steroids.
age, in today's day and age, if he played enough, somebody would put a hit on him. That's a fact.
Probably.
Somebody
You gotta
put a
be
hit
worried
on
about him.
He
putting a hit
lucky.
on
He
you.
lucky. He didn't get hit
For real.
back in.
Shit.
Yeah, we got Dom 0616 back there. What's up, Dom?
You, what's up, man?
Somebody said Bo Jackson. I don't think he played him.
Wasn't he in the other league?
I don't think he played enough.
Wasn't
Best
he in like
corner.
the American
Best
League?
corner ever. Best corner ever.
Peanut.
Dion.
Prime, bro.
Dion. Yeah.
I ain't gonna say Dion.
Yeah, man, it is prime, man. Who was better than him?
Oh, damn! I ain't showing him no love.
Who
He
the fuck
kissed
was
my
better than
ass.
Prime?
He can kiss my ass, and so can his kids. Ain't enough room back there for everybody to have it smooth.
Damn. Prime was like, fuck it, I want to play wide receiver too.
Yeah. I'm gonna play baseball while I play corner.
This guy also want to play MLB baseball.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was an athlete, bro.
The great Prime.
He's gonna go down as one of the greatest athletes ever.
Yeah.
I want to get his jersey when he played on the Ravens. I wanted that jersey.
Well, too bad he ain't gonna let his kids grow up to play like him.
His kids are rich kids, man. Them motherfuckers have never had a hunger that he had.
Yeah.
What about Charles Woodson?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. He's from Michigan.
Yeah, and he was on my
He
dad's
almost
team for
won
long
MVP
enough.
as a defensive player.
He's only Heisman, I think, defensive player, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that was back when the Heisman wasn't a quarterback award.
Yeah.
Hey,
right.
fun fact about what White Chocolate Espresso said. He said Barry Sanders, but did y'all know Barry Sanders lost more yards than any other running back ever too?
I heard about that. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Wow.
That motherfucker used to always start off in the backfield trying to trick people.
Every play he was running 20, 30 yards. It didn't matter how many yards he gained.
He got stopped.
Everyone knew.
Lost.
Everyone knew he was getting the ball. You know,
Damn.
they had nobody else.
Yeah, they didn't have nobody else. It was
like
it was
Christian
him, and him.
McCaffrey.
Now, if he had a real line and a real
No,
team, you
no.
should have.
He had it worse. He had it worse than McCaffrey did.
I'm gonna tell you like
He
this,
had
man.
it worse than
Damn.
McCaffrey.
They were
It
skitty.
ain't a game alive like football, man. It's not a game that can touch
Damn.
football, bro.
No, not even close.
No, because it's not an individual sport. You got to rely on people.
Yeah.
Just
I
the
hate-
story it writes
That's
on
why
its
I hate
own.
that they
That's why it's
fucking
the
with
best.
the game. This is why people get mad.
Exactly. I'm with you. Especially with part of the games that don't really need to be fucked with. Like I get the head injuries and shit like that, but like the rest of the stuff, I mean, come on.
But damn, Kevin, remember when they used to always wear a fucking one arm bar? Look, them motherfuckers survived back then. I'm about anything cutting down on CTE. But damn, man,
everything else.
Don't like you got to lay the fucking quarterbacks down on the pillow.
That's why they got to understand that the head's gonna follow the shoulders every time, bro.
The NFL was telling the Green Bay Packers and the Eagles that they're not allowed to wear green.
Yeah, I saw that.
They better check
not allowed to wear green.
They better go
fans,
ask the gangs if they can wear
fans
that.
are not the fans are being told not to wear green. It's a gang related color.
But isn't like the Brazilian flag green?
I would go to Brazil anyway.
So
if I was a player,
I
would refuse to go to
No,
Brazil.
I would go to Brazil in a fucking heartbeat. Most beautiful goddamn women in the
I would.
Oh yeah, but like
they won't allow to go outside the stadium.
Yes, Cody will. Hey, watch
Look
Chocolate Espresso. Yes, he will. He like ass.
I would go.
I'm over there.
Hey, I want some ass in my face. I don't care.
Cody,
You go ahead. And you also get a whole bunch of other things come across.
But Cody, hold something you can't get rid of.
Cody, isn't the Brazilian flag green?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Green and yellow, Twan. Yeah.
It don't make no sense, bro. This world don't make no sense.
You got to be a crazy motherfucker to play rugby, though. Fuck.
Oh
that.
yes, I've been wanting to get to rugby.
You ain't lying.
That's football without the pass, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough, bro.
I've been trying to watch it too. I want to watch some rugby.
There are two countries that I've always wanted to visit in my life. That's
Netherlands,
Japan, and Brazil.
Netherlands.
I want to go to Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil.
Yeah.
I want to go to Australia.
I'm not single anymore. I can't go to Brazil.
Hey, drinking a cocktail down in Ipanema, bro. That's.
Yo, I'm not single anymore. I can't go to Brazil.
Pickle, you'll get ate by a damn
When
lion.
I go to Brazil with you,
I might eat
you
them.
cannot go to Brazil with
I
your
might
wife
eat
or
the
girlfriend, bro. You can forget that shit. You gonna come back single as a motherfucker.
Hey, dude, I ain't gonna get bad lines. That's why I take my wife with me.
Right.
I just got an hour on her.
Hey, they don't give a fuck about clothes on the beach. Fuck some clothes.
Just don't drink the water.
It's like a group of people on a group of
Don't
people
drink the
walking
water.
in the woods, and you see a hungry bear. It ain't how fast you can run.
Yeah,
it's how
I just ain't
fast
gotta
can
be
you run
last.
the guy who can't run fast.
Yep,
Don't go
you
up in
can't
the
be
don't go up in
last.
the favelas either, man. I mean,
That's
you're
why I'm
not,
inviting Pickle. I know I can outrun Pickle.
you're not coming. If you go up in the favelas, you ain't
That's it. Abandon the fat guy. Hey, don't worry about it, brother. By the time they get done with me, y'all be long gone.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Believe it or not, man, I want to go to Vietnam, bro. Ain't no bullshit.
Oh yeah. Yo, Twan,
Vietnam is different.
XL is coming here. It's coming to Charleston for a meet and greet.
Yep. Vietnam just carries a bad name from the war and shit, but I heard it's pretty dope over there now.
It's
beautiful. Vietnam's cool.
I definitely want to go to Egypt one day.
I want to go to the
It's
Netherlands.
hot. Too fucking hot.
I already been to the Netherlands, Kev. That's nonstop smoking all damn.
Yo,
The Netherlands, you'll fall in love with that shit and not want to come back, man.
yo, Twan, there's a
Yeah.
city in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And it's called Boshoven, and that's my last name.
Oh shit.
So I gotta go.
Family members in that
Hey,
motherfucker.
Kevin,
Right?
are
I gotta go.
Kevin, are they all gay over there?
Gay for weed.
Yeah. I've been to the Netherlands. That shit is so laid back, man.
I've heard it's very laid back, very chill.
I like that one. I like that one. That was a good one.
Also New Zealand.
Yeah.
New Zealand ain't got enough black people though, man. I'm afraid right now.
Well, I think most of Europe don't.
Bro, I heard they like butt stuff over there in Boshoven, though.
I mean, that in Brazil too.
Nah, we
Brazil
ain't
what?
talking about Brazil. We're talking about Boshoven.
What's wrong with butt stuff?
They be into some weird shit over there in Boshoven.
Hey man, that's my people.
Hey, man, are you kidding? Cody, I've seen some weird shit over here. That video you posted. There's some weird
of the white boy trying to get away from that black
Yeah.
guy.
I wonder where that thing been.
Hey,
thing
Kev.
probably been around about
Yo.
50 people at once.
Me and Kev going to Syria next year to play to test bombs and shit.
Hell yeah, let's blow some shit up.
Hey, I'm gonna play this video.
We may not make it out of that motherfucker. Though, Kev.
No, I don't think so.
We might be in some orange
when you go down
jumpsuits.
there in Syria, first thing you get off a plane, go out there and say, "Holla," and see how.
Hell no. We might be in some orange
Yeah, I'll wait
jumpsuits
for you.
with some machetes to our necks. Please,
But
come get
put
me,
it on
Kevin.
stream. Put it on stream so we all can see it.
Somebody please come get us.
All right, man. But look, I'm gonna draw this edition of the Free for All to a close. Now you know we're talking about countries and shit. We have officially gone off the rails.
Yeah, I gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Good work.
Wait a minute. I was gonna say I'm going to go meet the XL. He's coming down to Charleston for a meet and greet. So if anybody needs or anybody got any questions, I can ask them.
Yeah, man, bro.
Let's do that.
Hey,
I have one request.
Yeah,
I need him to do
hold
a
on,
go.
everybody shut up. The only request that matters is tell that man to come on and show some love to C3, baby. We would love
There
to
we
have
go.
him. And
No problem. That'll be $50.
Let's go.
And
Come on,
C3.
C3.
That'll be
Get a
$50.
sound bite, Kev. Give us a shout out. That's
Come
the
on,
most important.
C3.
Either that or just have him be like, yo,
Cody sucks.
Give a shout out to C3, the
Come on,
longest
bro.
running Panthers podcast ever.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
Hey, no, if
We
you,
need him
Kev,
on here.
if you make something happen at all, I told you I'll change my profile picture on Twitter. I'll change it for a week to some Gamecock bullshit.
There you go.
Oh,
Hey,
Let's
But
go.
you got to make it happen.
Let's go.
You got to make it happen though.
I'm going to Antarctica.
That
I'm
don't
going to
go.
Antarctica next week.
I mean, give me some stuff.
I'm going to chill out, literally.
To do.
All right, man. I'm gonna get everybody's final words before we get out of here. Dom, you still with me, man?
Yeah, I'm still with you. Yep.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you for joining the show today, man. You were awesome as usual. Give me your final thoughts for the free for all today, man. It could be about anything we discussed, anything Panther related.
Well, first and foremost, Cody, I appreciate you, man, for starting this Friday free for all, man. Like, you really got this community going on, man, and I commend you for that, man. So
Thank you, brother.
But far as the free for all and everything, man, just I really think Bryce has more help now. So year 2 should be less, more excuses. And so he doesn't have as much leeway as he did last year. So I'm expecting the bigger year for Bryce, man. He's got to step it up this year, man. Or honestly, I'm just ready for him to get out the door, me personally, man.
Bro, I'm ready for him to show what he's capable of, man. I'm either ready to be wrong or I'm ready to have all my deepest, darkest fears confirmed.
Right. Exactly.
I want one or the other, you know what I'm saying? So
Right. So yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, once again, Cody, I appreciate you, man, and I'm gonna try to get back on next Friday, man.
Absolutely, Dom. We appreciate you, brother. Keep pounding, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next up, let me holler at my boy Sean on the free for all today. Sean, you know we appreciate you, dog. Give me your final thoughts for the free for all, brother. You know we love having you on here, man.
Amen, brother. Dude, the only thing that I want is XL on this freaking podcast, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. Dude.
You heard that, Kev?
I'll do my best.
I
Make it
want
happen.
him on this podcast so bad, dude. For all the Patreon members and everything.
sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Special
sir.
content. Let's go.
Let's go. You heard it, Kev. Now you got everybody's hopes up, brother. Don't fail
Keep
us.
pounding.
Keep pounding, baby. We
Let's
appreciate
go.
you, Sean.
Thank
That's
you,
the homie
brother.
right there. Yeah, man, you know it. Next up, my friend, my bro, Michael Wydrick, back on the free for all. Michael, give me your final thoughts for the show tonight, brother.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say, Twan, my condolences go to you and everything that's going on. And I hope that the Panthers do good this season.
Thank you so much.
I hope
man.
I'm wrong. Hope I'm wrong. But if not, then yeah, we're gonna have a problem to have with this freaking team.
Yep.
Eventually.
Dude.
But I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't happen. I want them to win as many games.
Right.
But if they don't, and they start ending up having another freaking 2-win season, which I pray that they don't, I really want them to go somewhere, hopefully this year, and I pray for them for the best.
Yes, sir. Amen, brother. Appreciate you, Michael. You're doing great on the show, man. Love having you as per usual, man.
All right, late guys.
Yeah, man. Have a good night, brother. Next up, let me go to my dog, Kyle. Kyle, you have the look of somebody that's been working a long time, bro. You got that. You got that look on your face, man. Like it's time to relax and chill, bro.
Oh man, I'm relaxing and chilling, bro. This is my relaxed space.
That's what's up. Give me your final thoughts for the free for all, man.
All right, so let's keep beating the dead horse. You know, optimism is good, but don't get too much of it.
All right. So
keep pounding.
Expectations a little bit. All right. Keep pounding, but Kyle. Appreciate you, bro.
He's sleepy, bro. He's sleepy, bro. I know he's sleepy.
Let me go to my man Cole on the free for all, man. And listen, y'all got to check out all the boys, all the homies on Twitter doing C3 Spaces. I believe Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, right, Pickle? Or something like that. You're muted, Pickle.
You're muted.
You're muted, Pickle. Ain't nobody can hear what you're saying.
No, none of that shit.
Pickle, you are muted, brother.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Mondays to Thursdays to 6:30. But the reality is, if you follow us, if we feel froggy, we'll post the space.
Damn near every day could be tomorrow.
Damn near.
Hey, don't dare my boys to post up because they'll do it in a heartbeat. I'm just saying.
It's every day.
Anytime we feel froggy, and sometimes we post up just for the hell of it.
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
Absolutely, man. So check out the boys on Spaces. Cole, give me your final thoughts for the show today, brother.
Man, it was another good free for all. I love spending my Friday nights with the family. Just my brothers that love my favorite team in the world the same amount I do, man. I said it last week. I'll say it again this week. We're 1 week closer to the NFL season, Cody. It is coming. And once that ball goes up in the air, I can finally put away last year's bullshit, and I'm looking forward to it.
Oh,
yes, sir. Put all that trauma behind us.
Need it.
Here for it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Next up, my boy, White Chocolate Espresso. Kev, talk to him, bro. What's your final thoughts for the free for all?
Yeah, we're gonna win 9 games this year. Russ is gonna be great. He's gonna win. He's gonna throw over 20 touchdowns. Finally, we're gonna have a quarterback that throws more than 20 touchdowns. This defense is gonna be really, really good and really, really sneaky. And I've been drinking.
We're going to the Super Bowl, y'all.
All of these things are true.
And nobody could tell at all.
And I'm sick. This goddamn it. I started my week vacation and I'm sick. This is bullshit.
Damn, that's
me too, bro.
that means
right there with you.
you gotta self-medicate a little more. That's all.
Yeah, because I'm drinking. That's what I'm doing. Self-medicating.
Cover yourself up with the Clemson blanket and you'll feel better.
Yeah. All right, my brother Twan, back on the free for all. You know we appreciate having you, brother. Give me your final thoughts, your final words for the show today, man, and tell them where they can find you.
I want to thank each and every one of y'all for giving me an escape tonight, man, from life for a couple hours. Rest in peace to my sister growing up with her, Tamika Harding. You know what I'm saying? And you catch me at the 704 Charlotte Bound show, man. Thank you guys, man.
Hey, rest in peace, Tamika. Condolences to our brother Twan, to you and your family.
Condolences, Twan. I hear about that.
Brother. Hey, happy that we were able to provide you some getaway Panthers talk tonight, bro. That's what we're here for, man. C3 strong, you already know. And you know what? Don Diesel Skills, he works a lot, man. So he's allowed to not be on the show to send us out every once in a while. But that means we gotta let Pickle talk his shit at the end of the show. God damn. Pickle.
Lamb.
Yeah, I know, right? Pickle says
all he does is talk shit.
I know. Pickle said.
Hey man, a lot of people like that shit.
Pickle, say something good. Say something good to close out the show.
All right, folks. You know what? We may not win 8 or 9 games, but we're going to win, and we're going to try, and our players are going to demand to win. And if they don't win this year, they'll win next year because they'll get a taste of winning. We have coaches that have a desire to win, and we've got an owner that's staying out of the way. I don't know if they're going to do the stadium. I don't get to Charlotte a lot anyway, and that's out of my hands. It's out of your hands, and just hope for the best. Let's all keep pounding. It's going to get better. It's always going to get better. It's always gotten better. When you go through your downs, the ups high. I said it today, and I've often said the reverse opposite, but I'm going to tell you the truth. The ups are real good, and that's what we need right now. We need an up. I've often said the downs are worse than the ups, and that's kind of wrong. The ups are real. The ups feel good. They feel too damn good to be ignored, and we need an up. We need this team to come out and blow some people away. And if you really want to lose, if you don't like Bryce, you don't like the coaches, and you just hate them so bad, and you really like to lose, go be a Falcon. They'll take you. Go be a Falcon fan. Falcon fans love to lose. They love to lose so much they think it's winning. But I always remember 28-3, folks. Keep pounding.
Always remember. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you end the show.
I'm in.
Hey, this has been another edition of the C3 Friday Free For All. I have been your host, Cody Lashley. We will be back this Tuesday night at 9 p.m. for another edition of the C3 Panthers Podcast. C3 Panther Nation, peace and love. Have a safe, happy, healthy weekend. And you already know what we're going to do. Keep pounding, baby. Let's get it. Keep pounding.